Hey, everybody. Thanks so much for swinging on through, whether you're watching now, later, whenever, hopefully not never. Happy Saturday, or again, whenever you happen to be watching this. And also, happy post new moon in Aries. We got a lot of Aries energy in the sky right now. I think there's a total of well, there was like 7 planets there with the moon, but I think we're down to Mercury, Mars, Saturn, Neptune, the Sun, and Chiron. I think, unless I'm forgetting one. But thanks again for swinging on through. Hopefully, everybody had a happy new moon and was able to or are able to use this kind of Aryan energy to kind of get things going and kickstart things. When we go into Aries season, it is like technically the astrological new year. So it was the Aries new moon, perfect time for new beginnings, and hopefully you can let go of whatever wasn't working for you too. All right, so we're going to get into the astrology of the Denver Nuggets versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's going to be game one today. It's starting at about like a little over a half hour, but hey, William, thanks so much for joining. How are you? Good to see you. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Dalton. How are you? Happy Saturday. Let's get positivity incoming. Exactly. Yeah, let's keep the positivity incoming for sure. Yeah. So I had a pretty good new moon. I feel like, and we'll feel like the effects of it for a little while, but if anybody's feeling recently like they're just ready to pop off on anybody and anything, you could definitely be feeling the all of the Aries energy in the sky. Aries is ruled by the sign or by the planet Mars. Mars does rule like our ambition and our energy and our drive, but it also rules anger, frustration, getting mad, blood, fires, and things like that. Mars is the lesser malefic planet, so Mars can be a little bit of a meanie. But anyway, so I am going to keep tabs. And funny enough, Mars actually rules over dogs too. I'm just kind of spying on my dog because right before I started, she needed to go outside. So that's fine. I might have to go let her back in here really quick though. I'm gonna go check. I'll be right back. All right, she's fine. She's just sunning herself out there and she's grounding herself. So she's just kind of like in a spot that I can't see, but she's fine. In a couple minutes too, I'm gonna go live on TikTok on my phone. So I'll be kind of like looking over there too if anybody stops through. And for those of you that were here last time when I was having all the technical difficulties where I couldn't get the sound to play, I think I finally fixed it. So I'm happy about that. I got my Timberwolves howl ready to go. I'm going to play it right now, so hopefully it plays. In the mood here. And I did sign in to Amazon, so I'm ready because the game is going to be airing or streaming or whatever the hell on Amazon today. And then game two from Denver is going to be on Monday night. That's going to be a little bit of a later one. It's going to be at like 9:30 Central Time. That's like past my bedtime, people. So I am going to try to do for as long as the Timberwolves are in the playoffs, I am going to try to do all of the predictions or make predictions on each game as long as the Timberwolves are in. Because if you don't know, I am a Timberwolves fan, but I have to stay neutral when I do the predictions. And then I am going to try to do as many as I can for the NBA Finals just in general. But I will try to do the championship series too. That's kind of what I did last year. And I like it. It's good practice. So it looks like the Raptors and the Cavs are playing now. I can't tell. It's kind of small. Looks like they're in the fourth quarter, but anywho. So yeah, we're here. We're hanging out. Hi, JV. How are you doing? Yeah, good luck to the Timberwolves. Thank you. I think they might need it. I think I heard through the grapevine that the majority, the talking heads out there, the professionals, whatever, I think they're taking Denver. So, and this is kind of, I think Anthony Edwards referred to it as like a little bit of a rivalry now because the Timberwolves faced off versus Denver last year. And I want to say the year before too, but I could be mistaken there. So anyway. Sweet, you're going to be my announcer? Oh, very good. I'll try to do my best. The one thing that I did not get pulled up, that which I can easily do, is the roster. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. All right. But I do have my beverages ready. I've been kind of busy today. Again, I hope everybody's having a good Saturday, which is fine. I've been doing errands. I got laundry in the dryer now. Really exciting. But yeah, now we're here because they're starting at 1:30 Denver time, 2:30 Central. Let me see. Denver Nuggets roster. And then I'm going to share the chart here too, and then we can get into it. I took a peek at the astrology chart this morning just for like a few minutes. I really want to try to get better. Well, I want to get better in general at making the predictions and reading the chart, but I kind of want to get better at doing just like a cold read of it too. I mean, we could look at every single chart there is for anyone and anything forever. It's layers of an onion, people. Most of you know that. We can just keep peeling away. But yeah, so we shall see. Alrighty. William, what do you got? This little piece of hair right here too. It's bothering me. Oh, you're picking the Knicks to win this year? Win the whole thing? All right, we'll see what happens. Yeah. I just the most I know is, I mean, I've been watching and listening to some Timberwolves stuff. But as far as like all the other teams go, shoot, I don't even know. Obviously, OKC, I think they're kind of still in the mix. They kind of always are as the champions last year. And the Knicks, I guess, Williams going with them. Karl Anthony Towns, he's still on the Knicks, right? And like, who else is pretty good? Isn't Detroit kind of like up and coming too? But yeah, we'll see how the NBA wheel turns here with the playoffs too. So yeah, we'll have to come back to that, William, and see if you're right. My cousin, who just got done playing college basketball, his career, unless he goes on and does something else, but he picked OKC last year to win it all. So I should ask him actually who he's feeling, but let's see. JV, I have the Nuggets beating the Knicks in the finals this year. Ooh, man. So that would mean that the Nuggets are going to take out the Timberwolves right away here. I mean, it very well could happen. We'll see. But yeah, we'll have to see what how your guys' predictions at the beginning here, how everything pans out for sure. I'm drinking my like orange juice drink that I made here. It's really good. I just put a lot of orange in there. So I'm going to go live on my TikTok channel here. I'm on my phone over here, you guys, so don't mind me. I still haven't gotten approved for TikTok live on my computer. So I can't do that just yet, but let's see. Oh, what the hell? It didn't save my settings. Sorry, you guys. It has the settings for last time. I'm still trying to learn the TikTok live streaming world. I mean, I'm no expert on any live streaming, but they didn't save my settings. Oh. Are you kidding? And then they have like restrictions for the title. I can't even type in Timberwolves. Maybe I'll just type Wolves. I'm smart. I can figure it out. All right. Astrology for Nuggets versus Wolves. Here we go. All right. And then for those of you that were on last time too, a couple of weeks ago, I was streaming on TikTok too over here. And my phone just like up and died. I didn't realize I had it charging, but then I didn't realize the charger like wasn't keeping up. So it just all of a sudden was gone. So anyway. And before we know it, people, it's going to be football season. Oh my gosh. All right. I saw something a few days ago that said a combination of stats that's correctly predicted the past 3 NBA championships is predicting the Timberwolves to win the championship this year. Really? Ooh, as a Timberwolves fan, that's exciting. I hope that that's true. What is said a combination of stats? What were the stats? Do you remember? Or do you remember where you saw that? That's cool. That's exciting. All right. I'm just keeping an eye on my TikTok channel here. People just kind of like filter in and out on there. So, but you know, I'm there. William, I'm not a Knicks fan for the record. That's right. You're a Bulls fan. I do remember that. They didn't make the playoffs. I've been a Bulls fan since the Jordan era. Oh yeah, for sure. Michael Jordan, probably greatest of all time, right? Yeah, I still remember all the Michael Jordan stuff and how crazy and exciting it was during that time. So yeah, for sure. Texas, how you doing? Partly cloudy and 91 degrees Fahrenheit. Wow, it's getting warm already. Your Warriors won last night. Oh, it was the play-in last night, right? Golden State won. Okay, looking forward to the NFL draft next week. Isn't that crazy that it's already next week? And two, I am still gonna go on with Purple Dopes, with Hopes. I think I got their channel name right. We had to push it off because we had to like conflicting schedules. I was originally gonna go on with them this next Sunday, the 26th, but they're doing a bunch of draft stuff, which is totally fine, totally understandable. And then we couldn't align our schedules. We're all busy in May, so we're pushing out to June. So, but I'll keep everybody posted because I am going to go on their channel. So I am excited about that. And on TikTok too, it's like telling me to invite people as guests. I don't understand it. I don't understand it, and they do battling and stuff or whatever. Texas, it's funny you say that because it's like, I don't know, like probably 20 some degrees here today. It was just 80 degrees like a day or two ago. And then a couple days prior, there was a bunch of snow. So in the last week here in Minnesota, we've had snow, extreme heat, and now we're back to like mildly kind of chilly again. So, and there was a tornado that did some damage in Rochester, Minnesota too. I did see a little video of that, like the funnel cloud. So yeah, everybody stay safe out there with the crazy weather. JV, I can't remember. I tried to look for it again, but couldn't find it. That's okay. No worries. All good. You're a good source. I believe you for sure. All right. I'm going to share the chart over here. All right. Also, did you guys hear the Timberwolves howl this time? Because you guys know I'm always asking you. Did you guys hear it that time? Because again, I was having trouble with my sound. And I was doing some troubleshooting. And yeah, I think I got it all figured out. So you guys let me know if you want to in the chat if you can hear the Timberwolves howl. Just as I play that, Gigi comes over to the window. All right. So let me know if you guys could hear that. I really hope, fingers crossed, that you can. And I did do a couple live streams just under the private setting to test out the sound, and it was working. So fingers crossed. Hopefully it's working. Anyway, you guys know, most of you know that I'm kind of technically challenged sometimes. So if anybody is still hanging out and you want to let me know if you could hear that, that would be wonderful. All right. Okay, so let's see. It is 2:08 Central Time. And let's see how much time. I'm going to pull Amazon Stream actually over here because I got a couple different monitors going, people. All right. It looks like Raptors and Cavs, I think they're still playing. Oh, they might have just gotten done. All right. Tulipe, 420. I would. I just don't want to get in trouble. They'll probably like flag my stream or whatever. Otherwise, I totally would. Like if they wouldn't yell at me and kick me off, I definitely would. But I mean, total fair question. But yeah, I can't do that. I wish I could. When I see some people doing that, and because I've watched it before in the past too, and I'm like, how do they stay on without getting flagged by like a bot or whatever? But appreciate you stopping through and asking for sure. But yeah, I can't do that, unfortunately. Someday, if that ever becomes a possibility, your girl's on it. All right. So, okay. Hi, everybody on TikTok. How you doing? Thanks for stopping through. I'm just getting into the chart now for Denver Nuggets and Timberwolves. So thanks for stopping on by. All right. Now, again, happy post New Moon, everybody. Here is the chart for the game. Now, tip-off is slated for, it's scheduled for 1:30. On TikTok, I have the chart set for 1:30. Over here on YouTube and Twitch, I have it for 1:40 Denver time, or Mountain time rather. because tip off is normally not right at 1:30. And when you do the predictions, you got to get the chart as accurate as you possibly can. Before I really dig deep here, I'm just going to check on my dog again. Yeah, she's fine. She's over here. She's over yonder. All right. So, people, we do have an exalted moon this weekend because the moon is in the sign of Taurus. All right. So, that's very exciting. The moon feels super comfy in the sign of Taurus. So, we have a Taurus moon. This could be really good too for like gardening, getting your garden ready, all of that stuff, like planting seeds, flowers, doing stuff maybe inside too, and getting everything like ready and germinated. Taurus rules, it's an earth sign. It rules food, agriculture, also money too, and finances. And the moon is going to be colliding with Venus as well. And Venus is in Taurus. She's at 23 degrees of Taurus. Venus rules the sign of Taurus. So, I mean, if you guys have like any sort of like redecorating or like you want to get your money in line, I don't know, maybe do a little investing. This is all for entertainment purposes, by the way. This would pretty much be a good time because the moon is going to be colliding with Venus. The moon is exalted, so she feels comfortable there. Venus is in Taurus. She rules the sign of Taurus. Venus also rules money and what we love, what we find beautiful. It would be really good day for like a date too, or like tomorrow too. It could be a good time, but I would say Saturday would be a good time to go like out and about, maybe do some like spring cleaning, buying new clothes, shopping, beautifying the home, beautifying again your garden, your living space, preparing food, stuff like that. And also the moon being at 17 degrees of Taurus, she's going to be in good communication with Jupiter. Jupiter is in Cancer, in the sign of Cancer at 17 degrees. So at exactly 1:30 or 1:40 Mountain Time, the moon is in an exact sextile with Jupiter. Jupiter is the greater benefic planet. Venus is the lesser benefic. So I mean, this probably like attending the Denver Nuggets and Timberwolves game would probably be a really, really good time today. Like really, really fun. I would be kind of surprised if it's not like a really beautiful day out in Denver, out in Colorado. I'm in Minnesota, so obviously I don't know what it's like out in Colorado, but we got a lot of good stuff here. Yeah, the moon is in good communication with Jupiter, the greater benefic. The moon in the sign that it is exalted, feels comfortable in. And then also later today, the moon is going to run right into Venus. So again, really good time for like dating, beautifying, all of that good stuff. So I really like that. If anybody's planning to do that tonight, it would be really good. All right. So the next line of communication, like I said, for the moon, because she again is the co-ruler of every single chart. She's in this little blue line here in a sextile. That's when two planets are 60 degrees apart from one another. That's very easy communication. That's very good. Things are flowing. You don't really have to try really hard. It's not as good as a trine, which is the most positive planetary communication or aspect that two planets can have, but it's still really good. So, all right. Now, co-ruler, the moon, we already talked about her. So for each team, I'm going to start with Denver because they're the home team. So Denver, the zodiac sign that rules them today is Aquarius, quirky Aquarius. So Aquarius traditionally is ruled by Saturn, and then modern day ruler for Aquarius is Uranus. So I'm going to look at both Saturn and Uranus. I have found doing the predictions and like doing the sports charts and like horary, which is hourly astrology. I'm just looking at my dog. She's sitting in the sun. She's very comfortable out there. It's really cute. So I have found that Uranus kind of does better when when we're using it for Aquarius, when we're doing our charts or like prediction based charts, but I am going to look at Saturn too. So Saturn, one of the rulers for the Denver Nuggets, Saturn is in Aries right now. So again, we have all of this Aries energy in the sky right now. We have Neptune there, Mercury there, Mars, which rules the sign of Aries, Saturn there, we have Chiron there, and then we have the sun in Aries. So we're just getting done with Aries season. Happy Aries season to all the Aries people out there too. All right. So we have all of this Martian energy in the sky right now. And Aries is a very fast sign. It's a leader. It initiates change too. And it's usually like solo ventures, or they can do things on their own. Aries is a cardinal sign. Cardinal signs initiate change. And the cardinal signs, Aries, Libra, Capricorn, and Cancer, they're all associated with the changing of the seasons too. So a lot of times too, the cardinal signs can be leaders if people have personal placements there. So for the Denver Nuggets, since one of their rulers is Saturn today, Saturn does not feel comfortable in the sign of Aries, all right? And also Saturn is getting a collision with Mars. So the two malefic planets are right next to each other in the sky right now. Saturn doesn't like being in Aries because Saturn slows things down. It creates blockages. Aries is very fast. It wants to go through that open door, all right? And then Mars, the lesser malefic planet, is all about action, speed. It rules Aries again. So these two energies coming together in the sky. So it could feel, depending on everybody's personal chart, a little bit of like frustration. Like you're trying to get things moving and you're trying to like make plans and like open doors for yourself, but you're finding that you're just kind of like stuck in a sense. But the one good thing is that Mars being in Aries is good because Mars rules Aries. So what does this mean for the Nuggets? Well, Mars does really, really well in sporting events. So the fact that Mars is right next to Saturn, one of Denver's rulers, I think could kind of help them keep things moving. And if Denver, utilizes their veteran players, because Saturn rules older people, that could really, really help them. And Saturn is all about longevity and discipline. So it's Baby Love. Thanks for the like. Thank you. That's so nice. I appreciate that. Thank you. So if the Denver Nuggets, again, can go and look to their veteran players, obviously the Joker comes to mind, right? And if they can stick, their game, how they play, keep the energy up with that Mars energy, all 4 quarters, and have discipline, that could lead them to victory. Now, Saturn is getting hit by Mars. Saturn and Mars are both malefic planets. What I don't like for Denver is that Saturn is slow. It's in Aries. It doesn't like being there. It's getting hit by Mars, which generally I would think is even like a double whammy. But since they're playing basketball and they're playing a sport, Mars does well in sporting events and in the sporting arena. All right. So it kind of like lessens the blow there a little bit. And if I were the Denver Nuggets astrologer, I would tell them what I just told you guys, like be productive, play the long game, and be disciplined. So the other ruler for the Nuggets today is Uranus. Uranus is at 29 degrees of Taurus, all right? And the 29th degree is the very final degree before a planet moves into another sign. So it's an anaretic degree. It's very, very potent. It's like you have to take the final exam before graduating, so to speak. And Uranus is the planet of upheaval and surprises. So both of the energy for the Nuggets today is a little bit like, can they stay stable and stay disciplined and stay structured and also just like keep their head, not so much on a swivel, but pay attention and stay stable? Because Uranus, the planet of instability, one of their rulers is in Taurus. And Taurus is all about stability, okay? And it wants to stay there. All right. Hey, everybody on TikTok, thanks again for stopping on through. Appreciate it. Thank you for the likes. That's super nice. All right. Now, for the Nuggets, the moon at 17 degrees of Taurus, the moon is pretty close to Uranus, one of their rulers, which is good. The moon rules the people. It's the co-ruler of the chart. but the moon is not doing anything with Saturn. Another thing that I like for Denver is that their fifth house of how they play their game is ruled by Mercury. And also, they have Jupiter there. For those of you on TikTok, right over here. Jupiter, again, the greater benefic. So Jupiter doesn't know any boundaries either, and Jupiter can bring good luck. So the fact, too, that this is a playoff game, the first one, this could be a pretty big game. This could potentially be high scoring. Again, Jupiter doesn't know any boundaries. And then Mercury, the ruler of how the Nuggets play their game today, Mercury is also in Aries, a very fast-paced sign. There could be a lot of like smack talking today too during the game because these teams are kind of like rivals at this point, and Mercury is how we communicate. Mercury being next to Mars. Mars can be a little bit of a meanie. Mercury in Aries, be a little bit of a fast talker. I would suspect maybe some smack talking today, maybe a little bit extra than we normally see. And what I do like for the Nuggets is that they do have Mercury, how they're going to play their game, right next to Saturn, one of their rulers. So, if they can keep the communication going and flowing all 4 quarters, and again, be disciplined and, keep up a fast pace and keep the Timberwolves on their toes, that could be what leads them to victory today. And then for the Nuggets, their 10th house of how they show out on a public level lands in the sign of Scorpio. For those of you on TikTok, I know it's kind of hard to see. And then over here, YouTube, Twitch peeps over here. Scorpio is co-ruled by Mars and Pluto. Pluto, the planet of destruction, of upheaval. Pluto is in good communication with Mercury, how the Nuggets are going to play their game today. And Saturn, one of their rulers. Pluto is at 5 degrees of Aquarius, and it's exactly sextile Mercury, how the Nuggets play their game. It's exact, that thick blue line there. For those of you on TikTok, right over there. All right, so, I like that for them. The main thing basically is Uranus is not getting any communication from Mercury. And it's really not getting any communication from Pluto for the Nuggets. And the fact that the Nuggets are ruled by Saturn, and Saturn really slows things down, and Saturn is in the sign of Aries and it doesn't feel comfortable there, that is like, not feeling that so much. But the Denver Nuggets having Jupiter in their 5th house, having Mars right next to Saturn, it's kind of like kicking them in the butt a little bit. And Mercury is in Aries too. Like, I would expect the Denver Nuggets to be disciplined today, to have their structure in check, have really lean heavily on their veteran players, and again, be smack talkers out there today. Like, I would not be shocked if there was like some smack talk. All right. How much time do we have? Oh my God, I only have 6 minutes. I think my dog wants to come in, and then I'm going to get to the Timberwolves, okay? Yeah. All right. She's like, why are you walking away from me when I want you to pet me? She wants me to pet her, which, how can you walk away from that? She won't come in here. If she would come in here, I could pet her. But anyway, so now let's get to the Timberwolves, because they're still on commercial over here. We still have a couple minutes. Thanks again, everybody, for hanging out. I feel like I'm talking really, really fast, and it's probably because of all the coffee I've had today, and plus I'm just a fast talker in general. But for Denver, back to them really quick. I'm really interested to see how this like Saturn and Mars and Mercury conjunction is really going to play out for them. I also forgot to mention that Neptune is at 2 degrees of Aries. And Neptune can make things really, really murky and really confusing. So if I was a Nuggets too, I'd watch out for that. Like, keep your communication clear, all right? Don't get all delusioned here. You got to keep the communication clear between the team, the coaches, everybody. And I know I said I was going to go to the Timberwolves, but one more thing. I would expect their arena to be packed today, even though I'm assuming it's probably a really nice day in Colorado. I mean, it's pretty often that it is a nice day in Denver and Colorado. But the Nuggets, they have the moon, Venus, and one of their rulers, Uranus, all in their fourth house of their home, their arena. Venus, what we love, all right? The moon, it rules our emotions, it rules the people. And Venus rules Taurus. The moon is exalted in Taurus. So it's like this stable crowd energy, and they're going to be excited and they're going to be really, really supportive. So it's probably going to be a really fun game to attend today, like I would say. All right. Now, on to the Timberwolves. Let's go over to them because we only have like 5 minutes before the game starts here. Well, actually, it's probably not going to start for like another 10 at least. It looks like the Cavaliers, they're up by 10. Looks like they're nearing the end of the fourth quarter. All right, so we got some time. All righty. Now, for the Timberwolves, they're going to be, the zodiac sign that rules them is going to be Leo. Now, one of the most famous Leos in the league, and for the Timberwolves, is Anthony Edwards, all right? So, the Timberwolves themselves, they're going to be ruled by Leo. Leo is ruled by the sun, all right? Now, the sun is at 28 degrees of Aries. Again, we have all of this Aries energy in the sky. We're just coming off of the new moon in Aries. So that energy is building right now. So it's also really fitting that the NBA finals are starting right after the Aries new moon. Aries, again, is ruled by Mars, and Mars does well in a sporting arena. All right. So, alrighty. Now, another thing too that I like just off the jump for the Timberwolves is that their ruler is the sun. The sun is extremely powerful. It's our life force. It's who we are at our core. All right. And the sun gives us life, right? It's one of the luminaries. It's just coming off of the new moon, a new beginning. And the sun is also exalted in the sign of Aries. That means it feels extremely comfortable there. It does well there. It's getting close to being in the very final degree of Aries because the sun is at 28 degrees of Aries. So again, it's kind of like this, the final test before you can graduate type of feeling. All right. And also, what I really like for the Timberwolves is that their ruler, the sun, not only is it exalted in the sign of Aries, those of you on TikTok, again, thanks for hanging out. Right over here, it's in the Timberwolves' 9th house. That is the house where the sun finds its joy. So that's kind of like okay, Timberwolves, all right. And just because they're traveling, this isn't like a new arena to them. Yeah, they're not at home in Minneapolis, but they're very familiar at this point with playing in Denver and facing the Nuggets. But also, what I don't like for the Timberwolves is that being ruled by the sun in Aries, extremely powerful, just coming off of the new moon, being in the 9th house, I like that. But the one thing is it's very close to Chiron. Chiron is at 26 degrees of Aries. Chiron is the wounded healer. So that's a little bit like, all right. Hopefully no injuries all across the board for either team. But for the Timberwolves, I would be a little like, let's kind of watch out for that. And Aries is associated with the head. So like, let's try to keep our cool here and not pop off. But with all of this planetary energy in Aries, and especially with Saturn in Aries, Mercury in Aries, Saturn ruling the Nuggets, Mercury ruling how we communicate, the sun in Aries rules the Timberwolves, I would, again, expect some smack talk today. Expect things to get maybe a little extra spicy, maybe a little bit extra heated, okay, during this game today. So that would not surprise me in the slightest. Now for the Timberwolves, the sun and the moon, they're not doing anything right now. All right. But again, we just came off of the new moon. That's when the sun and the moon come together in the sky. New beginning. Okay. Fresh start. And again, it's just so fitting that the NBA finals are starting right now because it's like this new beginning, new start for the season. Right. But for today, the Timberwolves, they're not really getting any help from the moon per se. They are still feeling that lingering effect from the new moon and the new beginning. So I do like that. And then for the Timberwolves, Jupiter is going to rule how they play their game today because the Timberwolves' fifth house lands in the sign of Sagittarius. It's really hard to see on TikTok, but right over here. All right. And then Jupiter, again, the greater benefic planet in astrology. Jupiter is at 17 degrees of Cancer. Jupiter is exalted in the sign of Cancer, feels right at home there. The sun and Jupiter are not doing anything with one another. So that's a little bit like, I kind of read that as like the Timberwolves are familiar with this arena. They are very familiar with facing the Denver Nuggets, and they're probably going to get some extra luck in how they play their game today. Again, this could potentially be a very high scoring game with Jupiter being involved for both teams because, again, Jupiter doesn't know any boundaries, and Jupiter and the moon are in really good communication. But for the Timberwolves and how they play their game, they could really, I could see them maybe trying to like play catch up or something like that, or trying to like keep up with Denver. All right. But again, I could see this being a really high scoring game today. And what I do like for the Timberwolves is that the ruler of how they play their game today, Jupiter, is the greater benefic planet. It often brings good luck and positivity. And it's also in the Timberwolves' 11th house. The 11th house is where Jupiter finds its joy. Just like the Timberwolves being ruled by the sun being in the 9th house, the sun finds its joy there. And both the sun and Jupiter are exalted. So they feel very comfortable where they are. So again, even though the Timberwolves are not playing at home, this is familiar territory for them. They've faced the Nuggets in this situation before, right? Like this isn't anything new. Just kind of like Anthony Edwards said the other day, like this is a rivalry now, okay, for these two teams. And I really like that Jupiter, again, is in the Timberwolves' 11th house of wishes coming true. Jupiter rules their 5th house of how they play their game. Jupiter is getting support from the moon, exact support. I really like that. But the sun, i.e. the Timberwolves, at 28 degrees of Aries, is not doing anything directly with Jupiter. So that's why it's like all of this good stuff for the Timberwolves, right? And I think the game is probably going to be pretty close. And again, I do think it's going to be high scoring. And another thing for the Timberwolves that I do like for them is that their 10th house of how they show out on the public level, their public image today is filled with good. All right. They have the moon there, rules the people, rules our emotions. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a lot of Timberwolves fans there today. And again, I expect the arena to be packed today. Even though it's kind of the middle of the day on a Saturday, it's probably really nice out again. I would expect the fans to be just elated, excited, in a good mood. And it wouldn't, again, surprise me if we did see a lot of Timberwolves fans in the stands today. And because the moon is in their 10th house, again, the moon rules the people. The moon is exalted in the sign of Taurus, feels really good there. And then the Timberwolves also have Venus in their 10th house. Venus rules Taurus. Venus rules what we love, all right? Rules money. And Venus and the moon are also in good communication with Jupiter. Jupiter, again, ruling how the Timberwolves play their game today. So I do think that this could be pretty close. And the Timberwolves, it's like the Timberwolves have all this extra kind of like shiny, the shiny popular kid energy kind of going into this game a little bit, like based on the chart. And then the Nuggets, they kind of have this like gritty, like it's our house. We've been here before. We have to be disciplined. We have to be scrappy. We're going to be extra spicy. You are in our house and you're coming in here, Timberwolves, thinking that you're like the shining stars. I don't think so type of thing. So it'll be interesting to see how the game plays out. And then for the Timberwolves too, they also have Uranus in the 10th house at 29 degrees. Uranus, one of the rulers for the Nuggets today. Uranus, this unstable energy, unpredictable. All right. So could that turn into the Timberwolves are going to shock the audience and shock the Nuggets and be like, actually, we are the favored ones today. Okay, we are the favored team, and we are going to come in your house and surprise you. So I think the Timberwolves will show out pretty good on a public level today. So it's like, who wins the game, right? Originally I was like, I think that the Nuggets are going to take it. That's what I thought originally. Now I'm just looking at it again because I'm like, and I say that because, again, Saturn is the ruler, one of the rulers for the Nuggets. It's getting collided by Mars and Mercury. But Saturn and Mars are the malefic planets. They're the meanies. Okay? And then Uranus, the other ruler for the Nuggets, is at 29 degrees. The anaretic degree. Okay? It can be kind of, I don't see like evil, but it can be challenging. And then Uranus is really close to the fixed star Algol, which is at, I think it's 26 or 27 degrees of Taurus. And that's associated with one losing their head. Okay. And it's like the Timberwolves have all this extra luck too. And it's kind of like everything is kind of looking in their favor. So it's kind of like, and I think too, the key for the Timberwolves today, which is like really no surprise at all, the key to the victory for the Timberwolves today, I do think is going to be Anthony Edwards, which again, is that really surprising? No, but it's reflected in the chart. Anthony Edwards was born during Leo season. Okay. The Timberwolves are ruled by the zodiac sign Leo today. So they're ruled by the sun. The sun is in Aries. The sun is exalted there, feels comfortable there, does well there. The sun is also in the 9th house. So the Timberwolves are in their 9th house, which has to do with long distance travel. All right. It's usually like international travel, but excuse me, Denver and Minneapolis, they're not exactly right, like bosom buddies, complete neighbors, right? They did have to travel a ways, and they're in the Mile High City, right? And I do really like for the Timberwolves too, that Jupiter, the greater benefic, rules how they play their game today. Jupiter in a sign that it feels comfortable in, getting support from the moon. And Venus rules how the Timberwolves show out on a public level today. Venus is in her domicile. She's in Taurus. She rules Taurus. And both Jupiter and Venus are getting support from the moon. But then on the flip side too, the Denver Nuggets have Jupiter in their 5th house of how they play their game, getting support from the moon. The moon is in the Nuggets' 4th house of their arena, their home base, supporting their game. Mercury rules how the Nuggets play their game today. Mercury is right next to Mars and right next to Saturn, all in Aries. It's kind of like the good versus the evil today in a little bit of a sense. Like the Timberwolves are kind of like the good guys or whatever. Like the Nuggets are kind of like the meanies, The old, like, we've been here before. We know what it takes to win and to move forward. We're in our home arena. Get out. And the one thing, or some of the things that is making me lean more towards the Nuggets, is because Mercury, which rules how the Nuggets play their game, is right next to Saturn, one of the rulers for the Nuggets. They're right next to each other. So it's like game's going to be on point, like they're focused. They are dealing with Mars in the middle, but Mars does well, again, in a sporting arena, okay, in sports. Mars rules Aries. Mars is in Aries. Pluto and Mars rule how the Nuggets show out on a public level today. Both Pluto and Mars are in good communication with one another. Pluto is the planet of destruction, okay? But what I don't like for the Nuggets is that Pluto, for those of you on TikTok, Pluto is in the Nuggets' 12th house of hidden enemies, of what's hidden away from them. So could they be like too big for themselves here and like not expect the Timberwolves to come in there and keep up with them? But what I like, again, for the Nuggets is that how they play their game is supporting the Nuggets themselves as a team. And it also is supporting their career and their longevity. They're getting support from both sides. They're also getting hella support from being at home, being in their home arena, fans having a good time, feeling good, a lot of energy there, probably very vocal. I expect there to be a lot of extra vocality today. And again, some extra spicy smack talk on the court. And then the Timberwolves, on the flip side, they have luck on their side because Jupiter rules how they play their game. Jupiter brings good luck and positivity. Jupiter is getting support from the moon. But Jupiter and the sun, which rules the Timberwolves, are not directly doing anything with one another. And then again, for the Timberwolves, how they show it on a public level is ruled by Venus. Venus is getting support from the moon. Venus is in good communication with Jupiter. How the Timberwolves play their game. Venus is in the Timberwolves' 10th house. Like, they're going to be looking pretty today. Excuse me. So it's almost like, and I'll say this too, and I've seen this especially when I've done NFL charts. A lot of you probably already know this already, but when one team has the support of both benefic planets, that being Jupiter and Venus, I have seen that work out so well for that team. That team will usually win when they have the support from both benefic planets. So it's really interesting that the Timberwolves have all this extra support from the benefic planets, and the Nuggets are getting supported by the malefic planets today. But unlike the Timberwolves, the Nuggets have support from Mercury, which rules how they play their game. It is directly supporting the planet that rules them. The Timberwolves don't have that. The sun, again, rules the Timberwolves today, and the sun is not doing anything with Jupiter. All right? The sun is not doing anything directly with Venus. Those two planets, that's very good, brings good luck, makes them look shiny, makes them look popular and good. But it's not, they're not getting any direct support from those planets. The sun is not getting supported by those planets. Whereas on the flip side, the Nuggets are getting that, but it's more on the malefic side. The game hasn't started yet, so. Yeah, it's just like the Timberwolves have all of this like popular kind of energy today. And like the Nuggets have this like kind of like gritty gritty support today. And like they kind of have to be the bad dog a little bit. Another thing too, since we have time, because Raptors and Cavs, they're just getting done right now. So it looks like the Cavaliers won 126 to 113. All right, so they're just getting finished up. What time is it? I could actually move the chart forward here to see if that changes anything. I'll move the chart forward 10 minutes. See if that changes anything to one, because it's 2:46 right now, so it's 1:46 in Denver. Nothing super drastic changed when I moved the chart, but all right. And then another thing too that I was, oh, here we go. All right, it's on, you guys. Let me make the screen bigger. All right. So the game started a couple minutes ago. We had to wait. Timberwolves are currently up 8-4. Trying to get my mouse over here. I'm probably going to get in trouble if I have the volume too high. All right. Okay. So, Timberwolves up 10-4. The game started a couple minutes ago, so I'm going to move the chart back here. And since the game started, I have to make a prediction because the game already started. I feel like after everything we just went over, I feel like it's going to be hard for me to go against the Timberwolves having the support of both Venus and Jupiter, both benefic planets. But again, I think this game has the potential to be super high scoring and super close. And I would expect some smack talk, especially from the Nuggets. It looks like Jamal Murray kind of twisted his ankle here a little bit. And I do think, again, the key to victory for the Nuggets is to stay disciplined, to stay in it all 4 quarters, and to lean on their veteran players. Excuse me. And then for the Timberwolves, no surprise, really lean on Anthony Edwards. And he has to make a big impact on the game today. I mean, again, right away, I was going to pick the Nuggets, but they're just dealing with Saturn and Mars, both malefic planets here. So I just keep staring at the chart thinking it's going to like pop out and give me the answer. I'm going to go with, and one other thing too is that sometimes I will look at the North and the South node when making predictions. I don't always look at them, the nodes of the moon, but the Nuggets have the North node in their first house of themselves as a team, and that's where we're trying to ascend to. That's where we're trying to go. And then the Timberwolves have the South node. That's what we're to leave behind. The Timberwolves have the South node in their first house of themselves as a team. So could that translate to the Timberwolves are trying to leave what happened in the past of them not getting all the way? We're leaving that in the past now. Denver beating them in the past, we're leaving that in the past and we're moving forward here. So, again, the Nuggets have the support of the Malefics today, and the Timberwolves have the support of the benefic planets. So just because I have seen that play out, especially in NFL charts, where one team has the benefic support, they usually win the game. Now, neither Jupiter or Venus are directly supporting the sun, that being the Timberwolves. So that's where I'm like hesitant. And then on the flip side with the Nuggets, they have support from Mercury and Mars, and they are ruled by Saturn. But Saturn and Mars are malefic planets, and Saturn does not do well, doesn't feel good in Aries, where it is right now. And Saturn slows things down. But again, I expect this to be close. I expect it to be high scoring. I expect people to get sassy and scrappy, okay? But just because of like the extra luck it seems like on the Timberwolves side, I think I'm going to take the Timberwolves here. And again, originally when I just first looked at the chart this morning for like 10 minutes, I was like, I think the Nuggets are going to take this one. But I think it's going to be a good series. I think it's going to be a good game. And yeah, I think I'll take I'll take the Timberwolves in this one. A tough one. And the more I keep looking at it, the more things that I can find. So I'm like, okay. And let's see what the points are going to be. Again, I think it's going to be pretty close. And it would really surprise me if this was not high scoring today. So I'll take the Timberwolves by like 6 points. 6 points. Getting the winner or the loser from the chart already is one thing in itself. But again, most of you already know this. Like, I'm trying to figure out what it is in the chart that's going to give me the point spread. I think it's going to be a close one. Potential for high scoring. And again, the Nuggets kind of being like the bad twin today. The Timberwolves kind of being like the good twin today. Because the Nuggets have the support of the Malefics and the Timberwolves have the support of the Benefics. But that's why I'm taking the Timberwolves, because of charts past. I'm trying to take that and learn and move forward. Because again, when I've seen a team be supported by both Venus and Jupiter, they normally will win. And even though Venus and Jupiter are not directly supporting the sun, that being the Timberwolves, they are supporting how their public image and how they play their game. And also, we're just coming off of the new moon, new beginnings, fresh starts. And the Timberwolves are ruled by the sun today. All right. And with, again, with the Nuggets being ruled by Saturn and Uranus, we already went over this, but Saturn slows things down. Saturn is a malefic. It is getting this like high speed energy from Mars being right next to it, but it's like both malefic planets are right next to each other. So again, it's like the Nuggets are the meanies today. And the Timberwolves are kind of like the popular kid in a sense. So I'll take the Timberwolves by 6, but it will be interesting. I am interested to see how this plays out for sure. I mean, I'm interested to see how every chart plays out, but yeah, it's like the good versus the evil today or something. Like in a way. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. I'm doing good. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for asking. What's going on your end today? But yeah, I'm doing good. I'm having a good day. I got my OJ here. I can't complain. I'm going to take a sip of my coffee too. All right, so it's 12 to 10. Timberwolves have an early lead. We're about 4 minutes into the first quarter. And it is a packed arena. Again, I kind of said that, like, packed arena. And are we surprised? No, not really, because it's a playoff game. But I mean, it's a Saturday afternoon in Denver. I'm sure it's really nice outside. But yeah. And I am looking for some Timberwolves fans because, again, it would not surprise me if there was some Timberwolves fans in the stands. So they're giving us some statistics of the Timberwolves with Ant's absence. Timberwolves up by 4. All right. I'm just moving the screen over a little bit. But yeah. Thanks again, everybody on TikTok, for stopping through. Appreciate it. Oh, yeah, it's Ant's knee. That's the beef. That's the problem. All right. Okay. And I've said this so many times. Okay. Key to victory in basketball, because I'm clearly an expert and a professional. You play defense, you get the rebound, and you're making free throws. Okay? That is the recipe for success, my friends. Play defense, the other team can't score. You get the rebound, the other team can't get the ball. And you make the free throws because nobody's guarding you. Nobody's guarding you. Making free throws. And just like that, Denver's going to the line. All right. Timberwolves 14, Denver 10. Julius Randle is complaining to a referee. Okay? They're always complaining. It's always a complaint. Like, what? I didn't foul every single time. Like, no matter who you watch in the NBA, like what team, what player, it's literally a foul gets called 90% of the time. That player's going to be like, what? I didn't foul. What? What do you mean a foul? Like, hello? It happens. Sometimes fouls happen, people. All right, so the Nuggets made their first free throw, made their second. All right, nothing but net. Again, I would be shocked if this game does not stay close and it is not high scoring. Okay? I got to write this shit down, you guys, before I forget. All right, I do so much blathering that sometimes I forget to take my notes. Jaden McDaniels with the 2. Timberwolves up by 4. Oh, Timby's with the steal. We got some Butterfingers. Jaden McDaniels with the slam dunk. All right. So now that I did the astrology prediction, I got that in. I can put my fan hat back on. All right. So obviously most of you know that I am a Timberwolves fan, but when I do the astrology, I got to stay neutral. When I do the predictions, I got to stay neutral. So, all right. Timberwolves up by 6. Ant is going for the long 3, and he nails it. Wow. 21-12. I think the Nuggies are like, that's too much. We got to take a breather here. I like Anthony Edwards' shoes he's wearing today. They're bright. They're like a mixture of like a bright dark blue, but they're all blue. I like that. All right. Nuggets versus Wolves. And I don't know the exact tip-off time, because the Cavaliers and the Raptors were playing. All right? So I don't know. I'm going to say it was probably around like 1:35 Denver time, but I'm going to put that in my notes because, again, I always got to learn, people. I got to keep my notes. Thanks, everybody, for joining again, whether you're on YouTube, Twitch, or you're on TikTok. Thanks so much for stopping on through. Appreciate it. We already went through the entire chart. Anybody that's watching, you do want to go back, especially those of you that are on TikTok. It is going to be available under my live stream on my YouTube channel if you want to check out like the full breakdown of the chart if you're interested in that. Because TikTok doesn't save lives, which again, I'm still trying to learn like the TikTok live platform. But I'm learning, okay? But anybody that's interested, it will be on my YouTube channel. If you want to hear the entire breakdown of the chart. So anyway, hope everybody's having a great Saturday. And I'm going to keep going in my notes here because we are in a commercial break. Timberwolves are up by 9. I'm not sure who took the timeout, but I'm assuming it's the Nuggets. So it's Timberwolves 21 and the Nuggies 12. Okay. And you guys, I was trying to find a sounder for for the Denver Nuggets, but I'm like, what kind of sound clip can I use for the Denver Nuggets? Like, and I found here's my Timberwolves sounder. Since they're up, I'm gonna play it. Okay. We got the howl going. And then for the Nuggets, I found this like pickaxe sound. Like, what? Okay. I was also looking at like ambient like wind noise for the Nuggets, but yeah. The Joker, yeah. Bumming, yeah. Oh, that's good. Oh my god, that's a really good idea actually. I love that. That's such a good one. Why didn't I think of that? Bumming, thank you. I'm gonna look that up right now. I love that. That's so good. Like, why didn't I think of that? Come on. Like, what the hell? I like that. That is so good. That's way better than the pickaxe sound that I had. The joke. What about like the Joker laughing? Let's find that. Do we want to do traditional or new? Let's go with old school. Did you guys hear that on TikTok? That makes me laugh. You guys hear that? Can you hear that on TikTok? I don't know if it's loud enough. Okay. Bumming. That's such a good idea. Thank you. I'm using that for the rest of the series. Thank you. You can hear it? Good. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah. That is good. I love it. Thank you. Way better than the pickaxe. Come on. All right. So I got my Timberwolves howl. Okay. And then we got the Joker laugh. I love that. We got our sounders going. Very good. I'm keeping these for the remainder of the series. I hope it goes to 7 too. That would be very exciting. Okay. All right. I love that. Okay. I can get rid of my pickaxe sound for now. Bumming coming in clutch here with the sounders. Let's see. Okay, what are we doing here, Prime? What are you doing? Okay, yeah. To continue watching. All right, where'd the game go? Why is it gone? I was on the main page and now it kicked me off. Yeah, I want to watch live broadcast. That's what I was watching. Why aren't you letting me? All right. We're back. I'm like, okay, this commercial's taking a while here. So I was on like the main page of Amazon Prime, and now I'm back. Oh, speaking of the Joker, he's just going like this. All right, Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards at the line, make your free throws. People, I'm telling you, that is the ticket. You play defense, you get the rebound, and you make your free throws. All right, that is the recipe to success. I'm going to keep saying it until they listen to me. Anthony Edwards missed a free throw. All right. Timberwolves up by 11. Ant trying to do a little dance at the three-point line. Tosses it off to Jane McDaniels, who loses the ball. All right. Okay, Timberwolves, let's keep our cool here. All right, let's not let our Wolves' heads fall off here, okay? Jokic looks like he's going to the bench. All right. I don't know. It seems like he just got a fresh haircut or something. Oh, he's got a bloody nose. Oh my gosh, people, too, with all of this Aries energy that we have going on right now. And you guys, you know what, too? I didn't get like a direct bloody nose today, but I blew my nose and like, knock on wood, I never like ever get bloody nose, ever. But today I'm like, what the hell? I have like a mini bloody nose going on, but it's all of this Aries energy. Aries is ruled by Mars. Mars rules blood, okay? Mars is in Aries right now. Mercury's in Aries, all right? So if you guys are experiencing any sort of bloody nose, or again, if you feel like you're trying to pop off, It's all this like Aries energy. Jokic going for the long three, and he nails it. Let me play my Joker sounder now. That cracks me up. Can we set up a play? Rudy with the slam. Thank God Rudy hung on to the ball. Timberwolves up by 10, 25-15. Oh, I see a couple Timby fans there. Ooh, Rudy's getting a little scrappy with the Joker here. Come on, Rudy, get it. Oh my gosh, people, Rudy caused a turnover. All right. Naz Reid with the slam. Okay, Timberwolves up by 12. People, they've gone on a 13-3 run the last 2 minutes, 41 seconds. All right, 4:25 left to go in the first. Rudy's getting scrappy. Like I mentioned earlier, you guys, I think there's going to be some extra spicy and scrappiness today, especially, again, with all this Aries energy going on. Rudy trying it again. He's getting his paw in there. And this is nice, okay? And for those of you that don't know, oh, Nuggets, drain a three. All right, 27-18. For those of you that don't know, I am a Timberwolves fan. But when I do the astrology predictions, again, I have to stay completely neutral. All right. I got to stay neutral. Okay. Thanks for liking the live, everybody. Wow, I got to 100K likes. You guys are so nice. Thank you. That's so nice of you guys. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm still learning the TikTok live platform, so I really appreciate all the likes and stuff and the comments and stuff and just hanging out. So thank you. All right, Naz. Naz with a brick there. It should have been a little bunny. Oh, no foul. Wow, I'm shocked. All right. Nuggets missed it. Timberwolves got the rebound. Jaden McDaniels. Let's set up a play here. Nope, he's just going to drive. Jumper, he misses. Timberwolves are up by 7. Joker coming up the court with the ball, acting like a point guard. Alley-oop for the slam dunk. Nuggets are getting back into it. Their fans are going crazy. Finchie. All right, Finchie's going across the court. He doesn't know what to do. Okay. Terrence Shannon with the 3. Oh, no, that wasn't Terrence Shannon. Sorry. I thought that was Terrence Shannon Jr. I'm like, oh, damn, he's playing. Who was that for the Timberwolves? Timberwolves are up by 8. I got my Denver roster pulled up. I didn't think that I needed to grab the Timberwolves roster. Let me grab it. Timberwolves are moving the ball quick. Naz Reid with a little spin move. He tries to dish it to Rudy, and it's a turnover. Now it's 3-on-1. And with the block! Oh, Naz Reid with the foul. Damn it! That could have been so good. It was literally 3-on-1. Okay? Ant was just like covering ground for the Wolves. He was covering the Wolves dead. And again, like I mentioned earlier today, people, I have to do a puzzle piece on TikTok. Okay. Puzzle piece, I'm back. I forgot that TikTok makes you do that to make sure that like you're not a bot or whatever. All right. Denver at the line. Again, one of the 3 keys to success. Make your freaking free throws. Denver's made all their free throws so far. Okay. Looks like the Joker got his bloody nose handled there. No problem. Yeah, it looks like he's got a fresh haircut or something. Looking good. Oh! Missed a free throw. Not good. Timberwolves with the rebound. Coming at the court. Can we set up a play for once? Thank you for listening to me. Thank you. They're actually setting up a play instead of just shooting the 3. We got slow-mo on the court here. And it's a brick for the 3-pointer. Marion, hello from Greece. Wow, that's amazing. Which software do I use? I am currently, for YouTube and Twitch, I am using Restream. That's what I'm using. But yeah. Greece, that's amazing. I would love to go to Greece. It looks beautiful there. But yeah, I'm using a Restream right now. I have done StreamYard and stuff too, but I don't know why, I just took to Restream, even though Restream and StreamYard are similar. I also do use OBS Studios, but that's more for like if I'm doing videos or something like that. But right now I'm using the Restream. Yeah. Mariana, maybe I didn't say your name right. Mariana? Okay. Yeah. No problem. Thanks for stopping through. Thank you. Thank you. All right. We have 132 left to go in the first. All righty. Okay. Oh, it was Io DeSumo for the Wolves that made the 3 earlier. I'm like, okay, took me way too long to find that. AI summary, and now analyzing the Nuggets and Timberwolves game with astrological insights. That's correct. I hope that wasn't loud. I do have my space heater on in the background. I'm going to turn it on. Turn it up again. We have like a flagrant foul or something? What the hell's going on here? You look away for like 2 seconds. Okay, I'm going to finish writing my notes. Again, anybody that is on TikTok, my full breakdown of the chart that I did earlier is available on my YouTube channel. If you are interested, it will be there under the live section. All right, so let's see. In my nerd notes, I picked Timberwolves to win by 6. I'm just going to write that down. What's going on? Oh, it's a coach's challenge. That's what's going on here. Okay. They're showing Mike Conley on the bench. So we haven't seen any Mike Conley today. And no Dante DiVincenzo either. All right. Okay. And then I am going to try to come back on Monday and do a prediction for game 2. It's a later night affair. It's going to be past my bedtime. So I probably am not going to go live for the entire game. But I am going to probably come on earlier. Maybe around like probably 7 or something like that. 7 o'clock Central Time on Monday. If anybody's interested to do game 2. Mike Conley at the line. Oh, Mike Conley's not at the line. Correction. Okay, he's just in. Okay, who's the coach for the Nuggets? He's looking a little smarmy. All right. DeSumo makes, it looks like there was a technical foul here going on because DeSumo's at the line and it looks like Timberwolves are going to get the ball. All right. Timberwolves 31, Nuggets 23. I think who's got 3 fouls already for the Nuggets? Who the hell is that? Somebody just went to the bench for the Nuggets. I have their roster pulled up, damn it. Whoa! That was a brick by the Wolves. Joker with the rebound. Nuggets are going to try to set something up. Now my stream is lagging. Turnover! DeSumo with the little bunny. Timberwolves up by 10. 33-23. Mike Conley, I love that, he's been in the league for so long and he got traded around, but then came back to the Timberwolves. He's scrappy. I like that. Okay. All right. Set up a play. You were double teamed. Naz Reid. Trying to do a little dance here, do a little magic, shimmy and shake, and I thought it was going to fall. It doesn't. Damn it. And then now Naz Reid is complaining that he got fouled. Seriously, every time. Either when they get a foul called on them, 90% of players in the NBA are like, what? I didn't foul. And then when they don't get the foul called on them, they're like, what? What? It's rampant across the NBA, okay? All right, we're at the end of the first. Timberwolves up by 10, 33-23. All right. Again, thanks everybody for joining. Thanks for all the likes. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. Io DeSumo's having a good game for the Wolves straight off the jump here. I'm trying to figure out who the hell has 3 fouls for the Nuggets. Like who? Oh, it's Aaron Gordon. That's who it is. I think he's got 3 fouls already. All right. So he's headed to the bench. He's got to go sit down for a little while. Hope everybody's having a good Saturday. I don't know what the hell time it is. It's 3:15. I should probably quit it on the coffee, but I don't have to work tomorrow, so I guess I can have caffeine later in the day. I can be a little crazy. It's stupid. I probably had too much caffeine. I should probably put it down. All right. I wonder what the halftime entertainment is for the game today. And in my humble opinion, the best halftime entertainment for any game is dogs catching frisbees. Okay? It can't be beat. Halftime show, Denver Nuggets versus Timberwolves today. And seriously, when the dogs, especially during NFL games, when the dogs can catch the frisbee, like catch it like 100 yards, what? Okay? And usually for like the NBA games, when it's dogs and stuff, they're usually like doing more tricks and stuff, which is also very fun. Why can't I find out what the halftime entertainment today is? Not going to tell me. Oh, look at this. It looks like, I don't know if that person is here on Twitch anymore, but they were asking me to show the game. It looks like you can live stream for free the Denver Nuggets and Minnesota Timberwolves. We dive fully into high voltage gridiron battle. It looks like thesmallthings.org. I'm not going to click on that. Okay? Because I don't need to, because I have Ami Prime. And don't tell Amazon, you guys, but I'm leeching on my mom's Amazon Prime account. Okay? So that's how I'm watching the game. And then game 2 is on NBC. So we got game 1 today on Prime. Game 2 on NBC. And I'm not sure about game 3 or when that is. I can't find out the halftime entertainment today. Oh my God. So on Google, we're still on commercial, you guys. On Google, what does 50 Cent have to say? What does 50 Cent have to do with the Timberwolves? Oh, Timberwolves announced partnership with 50 Cent. Okay. That was like 3 years ago. What's the halftime entertainment? Does anybody know? Is anybody at the game? I want to know. If it's dogs catching frisbees, I'm jealous. Okay. Nuggets halftime. No, that's 3 months ago. Well, I don't know. It's going to be a mystery unless they tell me. All righty. Start of the second quarter. And you know what, you guys? So far, let's see what they're saying. Oh, yeah, that's what. Oh, I was going to look up the coach for the Nuggets. He was looking a little smarmy. Denver Nuggets coach. They're just talking about him, too. I think that's how he got a technical foul. All right. I missed it, but the Nuggets made a 3. It's 26-33. Timberwolves up. Let's set up a play. And again, for those of you that are just stopping through, when I do the astrology prediction, I do have to stay neutral. I picked the Timberwolves by 6 today. But as a fan of the NBA, I am a Timberwolves fan. But I have to put my fandom hat. I have to take my fandom hat off when I do the astrology prediction. But now that I got the prediction done, the fan hat's back on. All right. Okay, let's make our easy little layups. And let's get the rebound. Seriously? Get the freaking rebound. Even when I watch the games by myself, I'm like, get the rebound. Get the rebound. I probably say that like a couple hundred times during a game. Rebound. David Adelman. All right. He's the coach of the Nuggets. Yeah, they're getting spicy today. Again, all that Aries energy. I want to see what his zodiac sign is Because Chris Finch, the coach of the Timberwolves, he's a Scorpio. Oh, Nas Reed with the 3. Timberwolves up by 10. 36-26. We just started the second quarter here, people. All right. Okay, what's his birthday? He looks really young, too. Oh, he's a Taurus. All right. David Adelman is a Taurus. He's 44. His birthday is May 15th. And you know what? With the moon in Taurus right now, that's our emotions. Okay. So the moon is going right across David Adelman's sun sign, extra emotional. Okay. Nuggets just hit a 3. They're within 7. Kind of since the beginning of the game. I don't know, because they joined the stream on Amazon Prime late because they were finishing up Raptors and Cavs. So I missed the first couple of minutes of the game, but so far the Timberwolves have kind of had the lead here the entirety. All right, a brick by the Nuggets. My rug outside is blowing all over the place. Side note, it's super freaking windy here. Oh, we got another complaint about a foul. Every time. Seriously, it is without fail. Anytime there is a foul. What? I didn't foul. What? I don't know. It's gotten more rampant the last couple of years with the bitching about the fouls. It's I'm sorry. It's going to happen. You're going to foul sometimes. They're going to call it. Okay, get over it. I just don't like it. It's just not a good look. For the Timberwolves, we got rid of our main complainer. Okay, that was Karl Anthony Towns. Really good player. Don't get me wrong. But he was notorious for complaining what? I got a foul? Or when he didn't get a foul, he'd be like, what? No foul? What? Shut up. It's annoying. And for the NFL, okay, for the Vikings, it was Adam Thielen all the way. He was huge complainer. Penalty? There's a flag? What? All right, 9:11 to go in the second. Timberwolves up by 7, 38-31. Rudy with the little jumper, and you can't even make it. There was no hands in your face, Rudy. You're one of the tallest people out there. There was a bunny. Okay, Rudy started off strong today. And as a Timberwolves fan, Rudy kind of pisses me off sometimes. Okay? Because it's dude, how are you winning Defensive Player of the Year, number 1? Okay? It's hit or miss with Rudy. Okay? When he chooses to play, I feel sometimes. All right, Denver's getting on their feet now. Speaking of Rudy, I think he might have just fouled here. Might be an and 1. He started off strong. He's getting scrappy in there, guarding the Joker. Oh, no foul. Oh, is it goaltending? Did they get him for goaltending on that? And then when you get your arms up in the air, then you get in trouble. It's come on. Rudy, get it together. Ooh, Denver's climbing. They're within 4. Oh, we got Julius Randle back for the Wolves. Oh, we got a Dante DiVincenzo spotting. All right, there you go, Rudy. They must have heard me. All right, Rudy is getting the and 1 here. Timberwolves 40. Denver 34. Rudy's going to the line. Make your freaking free throws, Rudy. And obviously, I don't know any of these people personally, so it's just within the game. All right, Rudy, you can do it. Make your free throw. Come on. Damn it. He didn't make it. And it bounced right back at him. Get the rebound. It came right at you. Dude, just grab it. I say it like it's so easy. Murray with the jumper brings Denver within 4. Oh, this is part of the problem here. Ant's off the court. Ant's on the bench. Dosunmu with another 3. That is his 3rd or 4th 3 today. We'll take it. All right. Timberwolves 43. Nuggets 36. I keep getting all these invite so-and-so to join. on TikTok. I don't know what that means. I don't know. Invite to join as a guest. No, I don't even know any of these people. They just send me like random people on here. Again, I'm still trying to learn the TikTok live platform, but thanks everybody for hanging out and joining. Hope you're having a good day. All right. Yeah, DeSumo has got the hot hand today for the Timberwolves when it comes to the three-pointers. For sure. Murray's at the line for the Nuggies. Oh, of course he makes his free throw. Just right in. Timberwolves need to take some notes. Okay? Timberwolves, get your notepad out. Okay? How to make free throws. Chris Finch, write this down. Okay? Let's take some notes. And another thing too, because again, it's part of my recipe for success. All right? Get the rebound, play defense, make your free throws. And I still remember this from when I played basketball. Like one of the first things I learned, I played basketball for many years. It was my best sport. But when you're first learning, like when I was super young, I still remember ingrained in my brain, the free throw is the easiest shot in the world. Nobody is guarding you. Nobody is guarding you. Okay? And then we used to have to, well, we call them killers, but we'd have to shoot free throws at the end of practice. And however many you missed out of 10, you had to run a killer for. Or sometimes the coach would have like leniency if you made like, you'd have to make like 6, out of 10 or something like that. They'd change it up. But yeah, we called them killers, or they're also known as like crushers or whatever. But no thanks. I'm not trying to do that. When you run from the baseline to the free throw line, baseline to the half court line, all the way back, baseline to the other free throw line. Murray's at the line again. Oh, made his free throw. No surprise. Uh-oh. Guess who's coming back in? William, you played basketball too. Guess who's coming back, you guys? That's so funny to me. All right, Joker's coming back in. Ant's back in. William, you played basketball, high school basketball back in the day? Yeah, me too. Yeah, I really liked playing basketball. I started playing that really young and played for many years. Yeah, basketball, again, was my best sport, but I haven't even shot hoops for a while. Man, it's been years. So, but yeah, I like playing basketball. I like watching basketball. You guys, seriously, it is like clockwork. Anytime there was a foul or there was not a foul. What? That wasn't me. What? We got a timeout here. All right. Nuggets are within 3. Wolves 43. Denver 40. I'll play this too. I love that Timberwolves sounder. Okay. Back to my notes because I didn't finish. You know what, too? Shoot. Moon in Taurus. Whoops. I'm just taking some notes for myself here. So when I go back and I reference my notes, I will have them. We have so many exalted planets today. Moon is exalted, Jupiter is exalted, the sun is exalted, or basically the luminaries are exalted. And then we have Venus and Mars both in their domicile. It's some static energy in the sky right now, for sure. But yeah, again, you guys, for tonight, really good for like date night, beautifying yourself, beautifying your home, starting to plant your garden, getting your garden ready, seedlings ready, all that sort of stuff. That's like perfect for today. Because the moon is in Taurus. Taurus rules like flowers, gardening, the earth, food. All right. The moon rules our emotions. She also rules kind of time, rules the people too. And yeah, it would be a really good time for that. And, this could be a really good date night too, because the moon later tonight is going to come together with Venus. Venus is the love planet, how we show love, how we receive love, how we like to receive love, things that we like, things that we find beautiful. So it's a really good time for that today. But yeah, I'm kind of mad too because I want to get a raised garden bed. I should have done that today. I was thinking about that earlier and getting some seeds going, especially with the Taurus moon. Ah, missed it. I don't think it was last year, but it was the year before. I planted seeds inside in the windowsill to get them going, and during a Taurus moon, and they all sprouted. They all did amazing. So really good time for that whenever the moon is in Taurus. But the moon will be back in Taurus too because she's such a fast mover. She only stays in one zodiac sign for about 2.5 days. So in a couple weeks, she'll be back, which might be another good time. But why it's really extra beneficial today, especially for date night, beautifying your home again, getting that garden stuff ready, is because Venus is also in Taurus right now. And again, Venus rules Taurus. And then the moon is going to collide with Venus later. So anyway, anybody's going on a date tonight or whatever is probably going to be a nice one. And it would be a really good time too, if you are going on a date or whatever you're doing, to go to a good restaurant with really good food, because Taurus rules food and agriculture and stuff like that. So it would be a good night for that. Good day for that overall. Jamal Murray with the 3. All right, Ant with the rebound. He secured that rebound. He had his arms all over it. Thank you for setting up a play and not just going for the quick 3. And driving to the hoop. Joker was right there. He didn't even put his arms up. It's like he just let Anthony Edwards take the layup. Okay. As a Timberwolves fan, okay. We'll take that. Or maybe Joker was just I can't do anything about it. So, hands off. All right, Julius Randle's running the ball now, running the court, driving to the hoop, and he draws a foul. He's going to go to the line. Hardaway Jr. with the foul. So Denver's got 3 fouls. I swear Aaron Gordon had 3 fouls on his own. Maybe it was just 2. Or maybe that's just this quarter. Yeah, it was where was the defense there from Jokic? Where was it? I really like Anthony Edwards. Not that it matters, but I really like Anthony Edwards' shoes. They're bright blue. They're dark blue, but they're all blue. I really like Dante DiVincenzo's shoes. They're bright green. And then Julius Randle's got bright pink shoes on today. So we got all the colors going on. But I'm liking it. Chris Finch is just taking a seat back. All right, he's just sitting back, mouth agape. Okay. Anthony Edwards. See, that's what you got to do. You got to make those free throws. Okay? Make the free throws, play defense, and get the frickin' rebound. Then you shall win the game, according to me. Oh, Naz Reid got away with the foul there, it looks like. Denver bringing it back within 5. We got 5:40 left to go in the second before halftime. Anthony Edwards with the ball at the top of the key. Pass to Julius Randle. Randle back to take the 3. Misses. Denver with the rebound. They're getting a little bit too much 3-point action, but they're mixing it up a little bit. Murray with the 3, and he nails it. Oh, no, that's not Murray. That was Johnson. My bad. All right. Denver's within 2, 45-47. Got a hair stuck in my shirt here. Come on, Nas. Nas kicking it out to Julius Randle. We got Butterfingers out there. Julius Randle, not a good pass. DiVincenzo to Randle. Randle with the push-off. Trying the 3. No, it's not working. Okay? Oh, Denver could take the lead here. You have a lot of parlays? Mr. Santi the ball. Okay, Auntie knows ball. That's hilarious. That's funny. Uh, Zakai Boa. I'm sorry if I got your name wrong. You got a lot of parlays? Nice. Yeah. I don't do any betting. I just do the predictions, but yeah. I like sports. Basketball is probably my favorite sport to watch, but yeah. All right. I feel like Naz Reid got away with a foul there. Or did he foul? You look away for 1 second. Okay, Naz. Naz fouled on the 3. Damn it. Oh. Can't make a free throw, though. That works out for the Timberwolves. All right. And again, how many times do I have to say it? Whenever there was a foul called, it does not matter who it is. They always go to the refs. What? It was, but I didn't foul. What do you mean? It's like, dude, sometimes the fouls just happen. Chris Finch is looking at Naz Reid. Naz Reid is trying to plead his case with Finchy, and Finchy's not buying it. Oh my gosh, it's a tie game, you guys. Wolves got lucky on that one. Denver Nuggets are on a 7-0 run in the last minute and 20 seconds. Minute 18 seconds. They scored 7 points. All right, Ant, get something going. Rudy's open. Oh. Again. Ant goes for the jumper. He didn't make it. He immediately goes like this. And then half second later, he gets a foul call. You guys, it's not a good look. Okay? It's not. Just like shut up about it. Okay? The referees are going to get some and they're going to miss some. That's just how it goes. Okay? Ant made the free throw. Good job. Okay? Make your free throws. Ant made a second one. 49-47. Wolves up by 2. 4:20 to go. It's going to be 4:20 on Monday, too. Anybody celebrating? Right? Monday? Yeah. Joker with the 3. Oh, man. Now Denver's up by 1. I got to play this now. That sounder is so funny to me, that soundbite. Oh, Finch is like, we want to see the replay here. Anthony Edwards with a quick score. Drive into the hoop. Does the cross in front of the Joker. Little shimmy and shake. Wolves up by 1. 51-50. I figured, like I was talking about earlier, you guys, it's going to be a close game. I don't know why. Oh, haha. Denver turned the ball over. They got a little bit of hot hand going on today. And again, I am a Timberwolves fan. I do stay neutral when I do the astrology predictions because you gotta. But the astrologer hat is off. I already made the prediction. So I got to just go with it. And now the fan hat is back on. Ant's double teamed. Somebody help him. Rudy's open. Oh my God. Ant has to do everything. Ant tries for the 3. It's a miss. Denver with the rebound. Joker's always playing point guard. Like, he's a really good player, but he bothers me sometimes. I don't know why. Just got that attitude of, like, I'm better than you. But he's nowhere near Luka. That cat, I'm just like, you're really good. And you got a little bit of an ego, and it's bothering me. But he's not playing right now, so it doesn't matter. But Joker kind of gets that way a little bit, too, for me. But what do you do? But good player. I prefer the Joker over Luka, that's for sure, if I had to choose between the two of them. But we're on commercial break, you guys. Close game. It's a good one. Thanks again for hanging out, peeps. Just popping through, whatever you're doing. I might have to go get my little biscuit crackers that I got. So I might do that. I wonder if I can take this. I don't know if I can. Oh my God. I don't know what I just did. What was that? Oh my God. Where did my okay. I don't know what happened here. Okay. Oh my God. I'm frozen on TikTok live. What the hell? What just happened here? What? What is this? What just happened? My face is like stuck on this screen. What? Oh my God. What the hell is happening here? Why am I like frozen? What the hell? What is this? I pressed one button and it's like frozen. Where did my camera go? What is this? Can somebody help me? What is this? What is this? What the hell? What happened? You guys, what did I do? Oh my God, I don't understand TikTok live. Why is my face why is my face stuck? Somebody help me. I just liked my own live. If anybody in the chat can help me on TikTok live, what the hell? Why is my face stuck on the screen? What the hell? Why is my face stuck on the screen? Yeah, I need help. What's the fucking issue? You guys, I accidentally pressed one button. I'm so confused. What is this? Why is my face stuck? You guys. Oh my God. Does anybody know what the fuck just happened? What the hell? No. Guys. Oh my God. I have to pop out of here and pop back in because I don't know what the fuck this is. My face is literally just stuck. So stupid. I don't even know what I did. Oh my God, what the hell is this? Oh my God, that was the weirdest thing ever. What was that? Okay, I'm seriously still trying to learn this TikTok live platform. You guys on YouTube and Twitch, I accidentally pressed a side button here and my face just got stuck on my TikTok live. What was that? What the hell was that? I'm so confused. All right, TikTok, I'm still going to stay live here, but you're confusing to me. I don't know why my face was just stuck like this. What the fuck was that? Come on, Julius, get in there. Throw an elbow in. Thank God. All right, Randall with the 2 in the lane. Timberwolves up by 3. It's 53-50. A little over 2 minutes to go until halftime. I seriously don't even know what the hell that was. I pressed something. I pressed like one button. I'm going to have to investigate that further. Oh, it's all tied up. Again, for those of you that have been here since the beginning when I did my full chart breakdown and prediction, this is kind of how I saw it playing out. Tie game, or pretty close scoring game. And high scoring. Potential for high scoring. Oh, Murray slips. Did they really call a foul on Jaden McDaniels for that? That's stupid. All right. Another note. All right. Ah, they're in the bonus too. Murray's at the line. Let's see if he makes them. I think he's made all of them except one today. Miss it. He made it. Nuggets up by 1. I have to look into what the hell that was on TikTok that made my face like freeze. It's so weird. That's why I'm still learning the TikTok live streaming. Miss it. He didn't miss it. All right, Denver. I think this might be their biggest lead of the game so far. They're up by 2. It's 55-53 Nuggets. Little under 2 before the half. McDaniels or Rudy. Come on, Rudy, get it in there. It's all tied up. 55-55. Again, I don't know. As a Timberwolves fan, Rudy pisses me off sometimes. Rudy needs to stay scrappy like he was at the beginning. Murray cannot miss today, I feel like, for Denver. Denver up by 2. McDaniels trying to drive. Does a little spin move. He's in trouble. Ant's got it at the top of the key. Here comes Rudy trying to set the screen. Ant all the way across the court to McDaniels with the reverse layup, and it's good. 57-57. Timberwolves have 13 points off the turnovers today, and Denver has 4. So, good for the Wolves. Oh, well, that's a foul, obviously. You can't just, run your entire body into a player. They're going to send Jamal Murray. Is his first name Jamal? Yeah, it is. Sending Murray to the line again. Mr. I can't miss any free throws Murray. Yeah, let's send him to the line. Really good idea. Finchie, what are you gonna tell him at halftime? Miss. He didn't miss it. Ant's complaining to the refs. Finchie's looking at Ant and looking at the referee and just kind of chuckling. Finch is probably like, shut up. I hear this complaining all the time. Murray makes both of his free throws. Denver's up by 2. Yeah. Ghoul. I have the Timberwolves winning by 6. Yeah. So we'll see what happens. Yeah. It's been a good game though so far. I will say it's been pretty good. Timberwolves now back up. Oh, Dante DiVincenzo. I do like Dante. I think he's pretty scrappy too. I like that. He just gets in there. He does the dirty work. Oh man, we got Rudy on the Joker again. And like clockwork, Joker just has to make one little move. Denver's up by 2 now. They get the 3. 20 seconds to go until half. Thanks for liking the live. Appreciate it. Yeah, thank you. Ant's trying to run the clock down. All right. Halftime. I'm going to go grab my little biscuits that I got. We got a contender for an Oscar over here, people. I see that mainly in the NFL. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's a tie game at halftime, people. Now Joker's complaining. Why didn't I get that foul? Okay, so the Oscar contender, all right, it was Rudy Gobert. He got kind of tapped, and he fell to the ground. That was a good one. Going for the Oscar. He's going to have to get nominated next season. That was so funny. The way he fell down to the ground. I kind of love that a little bit. You tried. But yeah, we got a tie game, people. 62-62 at half. So it's been a good one. Thanks again for hanging out, people. Thanks for liking and doing all the things. Hanging out. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Might have to go check on my dog, but I think she is probably taking a nap on the couch. I want to know what the frickin' halftime entertainment is. And I hope it's dogs catching frisbees. They never show it to us, though. So it's halftime now. We made it. I just realized that on YouTube and Twitch that I've been sharing the chart the whole entire game. Not that it really matters, I guess, but yeah, so my bullet points, I guess we can go back to the chart for a second here because we have halftime. I might go grab a snack here and dump my coffee out. But yeah, back to the astrology of it all. It's like Timberwolves ruled by the benefic planets today. Nuggets ruled by the malefics. So it's like the good versus the evil today. All right. And Yeah, again, if anybody that is watching on TikTok, if you are interested in my chart breakdown, if you missed it, it is on my YouTube channel underneath the live. If you want to go back and check it out, it will be there because I did a full breakdown of the entire chart earlier. But yeah, if anybody's interested in that, it will be over there. But thanks everybody for hanging out. And I'm still perplexed why earlier I pressed one little button here on TikTok and then my face was frozen like this. I have no idea what that was. I'm still learning this platform. I don't want to press anything either. Like I wanted to like press something to change the background on my live stream. And then my face got stuck like this. And I couldn't get it off. So I'm like, what the hell? Anybody in TikTok knows like what that was? It was almost as if whatever button I pressed, it took like a screenshot and then just kept it cemented there. And then I couldn't come back. I was still alive, but it just had my face like. So I don't know what that was about. But thanks for liking, everybody. Thanks for stopping through. And yeah, I guess I could stop sharing on YouTube and Twitch, but thanks everybody too for hanging out there. Appreciate it. And for those of you that don't know, I'm live streaming on TikTok on my phone because I haven't gotten permission from TikTok to go on my restream platform. And then on my computer over here, I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch. So I can be found over there too, but AI summary, analyzing the Nuggets versus Wolves game with astrology. Ask about the chart breakdown. Yeah, the AI bot did a pretty good job with that. But basically, again, since we're at halftime, people, if you're doing anything involving setting up your garden, okay, beautifying your home, starting to plant things, going on a date tonight, it would be such a good time to do that because the moon is in Taurus. The moon likes being in Taurus. Later on this evening, the moon is going to collide with Venus. Venus is what we love, how we receive love, beauty, all of those things. Venus rules money. The moon rules our emotions in the stable sign of Taurus. So too, if you're doing anything tonight too, and if you are going on a date, like going to a restaurant that's like notorious for their amazing food, that would be a really, really good idea because Taurus rules food and agriculture. And it would just be a really good time for that. So, or if you're beautifying yourself too, it would be a really good time for that. And again, getting that garden ready, you know, doing some stuff outside if you can, be a really good time for that. So with the moon in Taurus, and then the moon is also sextiling Jupiter. Jupiter is in the sign of Cancer. Jupiter is the greater benefic planet. Jupiter feels right at home in the sign of Cancer. So also spending time with your family too. Such a good time for that. So it's just a really good day for that. So if you guys are doing any of those things, I think it will work out really well, especially if you're like germinating seeds or starting to plant seeds like in the windowsill or inside, or if it's nice enough to go outside and do all of those things. It is just a prime time for that, especially again, moon and Venus in Taurus. Venus rules Taurus, both of them getting support from Jupiter, the greater benefic. Yeah, or visiting your family, like going home to like visit your parents or spending time with your mom too in general if you can. But these are just good examples. Or if you're just hanging out at home, like doing the thing, you know, being comfortable. Because also the moon being in Taurus, Taurus loves to be comfortable. Taurus energy does not like to be pushed and shoved. It moves at its own pace. And once like Taurus energy finds a good spot, it will plant itself, no pun intended, and stay there. So really good time for that. And also, since we're coming off the new moon in Aries, yesterday, where the sun and the moon came together in Aries, we have all of this Aries energy too. We have Neptune, Mercury, Mars, Saturn, and the sun and Chiron all in Aries right now. So happy Aries season again to all the Aries out there. And we have never, with the moon in Aries yesterday too, I think that was like the first time in like forever in our lifetime where we had all of this energy, all of these planets in Aries. And some people were born with that birth chart. Like, whoa. So if you've been feeling too, if anybody's been feeling like you're going to pop off, okay, it's all of this Aries energy. Aries is ruled by Mars. Mars is our ambition, our energy, and our drive, but it also rules anger. Okay. And the two malefic planets, Mars and Saturn, are right next to each other. They're conjunct in the sky right now. So it's like Mars wants to go, go, go and do. And Saturn wants to slow things down and say, hey, not so fast. We got to slow down here. So if you've been feeling a little bit frustrated too, where you are trying to like get things rolling and get things going and trying to do things fast and you just felt frustrated and stuck, you're feeling this Mars and Saturn energy here. And Saturn, again, being in the sign of Aries, Saturn does not feel comfy in the sign of Aries at all. At all. And the two malefic, the two meanie planets are right next to each other too. So just on like a global scale, we could just be kind of feeling this like frustrated energy. It's kind of like, too, with Pluto being in the mix. Pluto is what's underneath. It's the planet of like death and destruction. And it's also like what's hidden. So it's almost like too, there's this like bubbling like tension kind of building up a little bit too. So if you guys have been feeling that, that could be part of the reason. But we get a really nice break with the moon being in Taurus, the moon communicating with Jupiter, the moon also going to be communicating with Venus. So it's almost like after all this like amplified energy, we get a little break here because the moon colliding with Venus, getting that support with Jupiter, Venus in good communication. That's really good too. So I'm talking about astrology. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the planets in the sky right now and kind of what you could be feeling because of where the planets are. That's what I'm talking about. And it's because we're at halftime of the Denver Nuggets and the Timberwolves game. So I just decided to talk a little bit about the current astrological weather. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. What are you talking about? Anyway. But yeah, people. Plant your garden, go on a date, beautify your home. It's a really good time to do that. But again, if you've been feeling any sort of like blockages or whatever, Saturn and Mars right over here, okay? And also too, with Mercury being really close to Mars and Saturn and Neptune, Mercury is our communication planet. That's how we communicate. Obviously, that's how we talk, all sorts of things. Being right next to Mars, you might pop off a little bit, kind of like I just did a little bit here. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? That type of energy, because, Mercury, again, how we communicate in the feisty sign of Aries, right next to feisty Mars. So I'd also suggest too, and myself included, like just take a minute, like where if you feel like you really want to go off and like bite somebody's head off and rip them a new one, maybe just take a step back. Take a step back. Say, I don't know if I want to do that. It might not get me where I want. Okay, but that's just my suggestion. But this is all for entertainment purposes only. And yeah, oh my gosh, too, people. Okay, I am so disappointed. I normally do not experience FOMO. I get JOMO, the joy of missing out. But last weekend, Kevin Garnett returned to the Target Center for Fan Appreciation Day. It was last Sunday, I think. And that was the first time he has returned to the Target Center in like 8 years. And I am still a little disappointed that I wasn't there. All right. And, former Timberwolves great Kevin Garnett, he had a beef with, God, I keep wanting to say Kevin McHale, but that is absolutely not. Former owner of the Timberwolves. Oh my God. Why can't I think of it right now? Somebody tell me. I can see his face. He's always sit courtside. Oh my God, I'm just like blanking on his name. Somebody tell me. Thanks for liking the live, you guys. I appreciate it. Glenn Taylor. All right. So KG and Glenn Taylor. That was not smooth waters there. All right. And Kevin Garnett, too. Speaking of Taurus energy, Kevin Garnett was born during Taurus season. And like, once you cross the Taurus and you try to poke them and you try to prod Taurus energy, that is when the horns are going to come out from the bull. The steam's going to come out of the nostrils. Okay. And like that Taurus energy, Taurus is a fixed sign. So it's like once they feel a certain way or they get in a certain place, it's going to be hard to make them leave. Like they are going to only move and budge when they want to. And that is so like Kevin Garnett and Glenn Taylor coded, because when did Kevin Garnett finally return to the Target Center? After Glenn Taylor left. He's no longer the owner of the team. Okay. So now he's back. But anyway, now it's Alex Rodriguez and, gosh, who's the other owner? It's Alex Rodriguez, and I just Googled it, but I don't want to look because it's on the tip of my tongue. Mark Laurie. That's right. So anyway, so Kevin Garnett returned last weekend. He came out of the tunnel. I could play it on Twitter, actually. Hi, Mars. Speaking of Mars Attacks, how you doing? Good to see you. Hope you're having a good Saturday. And Mars, we were just talking about Mars too, because Mars is in Aries right now. We have all this Martian energy going on with all these planets in Aries. And I'm also on my TikTok, Mars. I know that sometimes you're on there, but so I got TikTok over here on my phone. And then I got YouTube and Twitch over here. But Mars, since you just joined, Nuggets and Wolves are at halftime right now. It's tied up 62-62. I did, obviously you know this, but you can go back if you want my full chart breakdown. But basically, bullet points. I expected this game to be close. Potential for high scoring. A lot of people there. Loud crowd. I could, kind of see a lot of Timberwolves fans in the stands, even though they are playing in Denver. And it's kind of like the Timberwolves have all of like the support from Venus and Jupiter, and the Nuggets are getting like all the support from Saturn and Mars. So it's like the benefic planets versus the malefic planets today, like good versus evil. And I picked the Timberwolves to win by 6. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, that's a little recap of what you missed. But we have Dwayne Wade. I knew we had Kevin Harlan, Candace Parker. I didn't know we had Dwayne Wade, too. What are they talking about? That's true. That's true. That's true, Candace. All right. You went to a vegan breakfast? That's right up my alley. How was it? And a seminar at a lady's house last Saturday. She's a vegan author and a motivator. That's cool. I'm real close to going for it. You're getting sick of meat? Really? What did you have? What did you have to eat? That sounds really good. That's awesome. You can do it. I mean, but obviously you do you. I can't remember. I think I've been vegan for like 7 years now. I can't even really remember. Some years. Can't remember. But too, they have so many options for vegan stuff now too, especially even since when I first went vegan many moons ago. Now they have pretty much everything. But yeah, that's awesome. That's super cool. That sounds fun. Sporting the ladies too, ladies author. That's awesome. Did you ever try the cacao? I had a cup of that this morning. I was like, I wonder if Mars ever tried that yet. But it's super good if you're still wondering and thinking about getting some. It's like a hot chocolate. So, all right, we're back, you guys. Third quarter is upon us. All right. Who's in? Seriously, Rudy guarding the Joker is kind of a joke. Wow, rebound. Ugh. Seriously, it's like right there. It's right there and he can't just grab it. Okay? Joker missed. He actually played a little bit of defense. Okay? And then he couldn't get the freaking rebound. Rudy frustrates me. And with the long three, not gonna work. And again, the recipe to success: get the rebound, play defense, and make your free throws. Okay? That's the recipe for success. Julius, trying to get something going, just drive it. Just take it yourself, Julius. Damn it! Looks like there was a foul. Again, you guys, it is like clockwork. 95% of the players in the NBA, when they are called for a foul, this is the reaction. What? What? Me? I didn't foul. What? Every time. It's just laughable now. It's laughable. It's like, yeah, sometimes you foul. Okay, the Timberwolves can't make anything. Even my dude Dante can't even hit the little jumper. We're going to have to play some defense now, people. Jamal Murray just twisting around like, oh, okay, no problem. I think this is the biggest lead for Denver now. They're up by 4, 66-62. Timberwolves need to just take a breath here and simmer down. Okay? Ant is trying to do everything. Murray on Ant. Murray. Okay, we got an Oscar winner over here. Ant called for the offensive foul. I'm sorry. That's kind of BS, in my opinion. Okay? That's kind of BS, in my opinion. Jamal Murray's getting on my list, too, for annoyances. Okay? He's not to the Luka status yet. And don't get me wrong, he's a really good player. Jamal Murray's really good. Oh, now Joker makes it, and he's like, where's the foul there? I don't know. This Rudy and Joker thing, like, I'm sorry. Like, that's... Can you just try to... Oh, now Joker's really like, I didn't foul. I didn't do it. Rudy, please make your free throws. Of all the people to send to the line, Chris Finch needs to make them start running killers or crushers if they miss their free throws. That's what we had to do. And I'm sorry. Like, Rudy guarding Joker, like, that's... No. That's like comparing apples and oranges. It's not going to work. Rudy misses a free throw again. Are we surprised? No. Okay? Are we surprised? Absolutely not. Oatmeal fruit and a delicious smoothie. That sounds really good. That sounds good. Can't go wrong there. I forgot I was going to go get my biscuits. Okay. Rudy made one. You get a Dumbledore clap for that, Rudy. Okay? Like, I'm sorry. Make your freaking free throws. Nobody's guarding you. Oh, they're leaving Joker wide open at the three-point line. They're lucky he missed it. Rudy with the rebound. They got lucky on that one, you guys. The Timberwolves cannot make a shot to save themselves here. Okay? Biggest lead of the game, I think, for Denver. They're up. Well, I think they're up by 6. Jamal Murray with the 3. No good. Rudy with the rebound. Ant to Julius Randle. All right, Julius. Okay, we're not trying to turn the ball over here. I need to play my Wolf sounder. We got a little Butterfinger action. Julius Randle just driving to the hoop himself. He can't make it. And Joker's complaining again. You guys, it is just like frustratingly comical how every single player bitches about every single call, no matter what it is. Like, I'm sorry, Denver, you touched the ball last. Okay, it's Wolves' ball. McDaniels with the 3. It's in and out. My God. I don't know if the Timberwolves have made it. I think they've made one free throw since the start of the third quarter. That's pretty pathetic because we're about 4 minutes in. We got a turnover. We got 3-on-2 Wolves. DiVincenzo to Ant. Ant's driving to the hoop. Ant can't make it. Julius with the rebound, and he sinks it, finally. Julius Randle cleaning up the mess there. Oh, God. Rudy, play a little defense. What are you doing? I have to just stop. I have to just stop. Come on, Dante with the 3, and he nails it. We got a tie game. That's my dude, Dante. He's scrappy. He gets in there, and he does the dirty work. All right? He does the dirty work. Tie game again, you guys. Just as I suspected. Just as I was talking about earlier. Close game. Good game. And they leave Joker with a wide open top of the key. He misses it. Ant with the rebound. Next commercial, I'm going to grab my snack. I need it with all my yelling I'm doing. Come on, Ant, get in there. No, not going to work. Oh, Aaron Gordon with the slam dunk right in Ant's face, and yet he still wanted a foul call. Come on, Dante, get that other 3. Ah, not going to work. All right, Denver up by 2, 70-68. Jamal Murray faking the 3. DiVincenzo. Oh, man, they're leaving Joker wide open. Oh, Rudy with the block. Okay, they're going to call that goaltending, really? I want to see the replay on that. That's the second goaltending today, I think, for Mr. Gobert. Let's see. Was the ball coming down? That's a bad angle. Either way, they gave them the point. 7:07 to go in the third, you guys. And Denver's up by 4. Maybe this will help the Timberwolves. Oh, not the cacao. Oh, my God. Wolves cannot hit anything at all. I'm going to play my howl for them. Oh, and then Denver just hit the 3. They're up by 7. Wolves need this. Denver on a 7-0 run in the last 46 seconds. Okay, that's not very good. No on the cacao, but she gave me a recipe for coffee creamer out of cashews. Nice. Yeah, nice. Cashew, like butter or like cashew milk or any like sort of that stuff, cashew cheese. Cashew is just very versatile. Very nice. If you try it out, let me know how it is. All right. I'm going to go fill this up. I think I'm done on the coffee. All right, we got a commercial. I'm going to go check on my dog, but I think she's taking a nap. I'm going to go put more water in here. Probably dump the coffee out. I'll be right back. Thanks, everybody, for joining. Appreciate it. I will probably be back before the commercial's over. Always a commercial. Did I beat the commercial? Yeah, I did. Beat the commercial. I wish you guys could see Gigi right now. She's super adorable. She's laying on her spot on the couch. You know, it's tough taking naps. I'd be surprised if she didn't come in here because of the crinkling. I have these blueberry biscuits. That's what I got rolling here. And they're still on commercial. She's not coming in here, though. More for me. But those of you with a pet, you know that. A crinkling bag and opening a bag, they usually come scampering over. I still need to figure out why on TikTok earlier, my face was frozen. Share your teams. What is HTP? AI summary. Astrology breaks down the Nuggets versus Wolves game. Share your team's HTP. What is HTP? What is that? I'm too old. I don't know what the kids are saying. What is HTP? What is that? Seriously, the Wolves cannot make a shot. They cannot. We got another joker complaining. $6.28. Oh, here she comes. Here she comes. Hi. Gigi's in the house, you guys. We have a lot of Oscar winners and Oscar contenders. Okay. We have Jamal Murray. He's in a contention for an Oscar today. Hi, Gigi. You want to come over here? Come here. She's like, no. No, she's walking away. I gotta look up what HTP is. I don't know what that means. Oh, yeah. Let's send Jamal Murray to the line again. That's a really good idea. HTP meaning. What does that mean? Share your team's HTP. I don't know what that means. Oh, man. Denver with their biggest lead. Jamal Murray's got 21 points today and 5 assists. He's very good. No surprise there. All right, Dante, get in there. Get the rebound. Ah! The Wolves cannot make a basket to save their lives here in the third quarter. It's going to get ugly quick here. Ant's trying to be scrappy. Broody guarding the Joker at the three-point line. Get the freaking rebound! Oh, we got a Timberwolves foul. It's getting out of hand here quickly. I don't know what that means. I'm trying to look up HTP. I don't know what that means. HTP. I have to get over it. I don't know what it means. HTP. Nas house tree per I don't know what that means. I don't know. TikTok, I'm learning all over the place. Earlier, my face was frozen because I pressed a button. I still don't know what that was about. So I don't want to like press anything over here. And now it's saying oh my God. The Timberwolves still, I think they made a free throw and one basket, I think. They've only scored 6 points in the third quarter. And there's about 5 minutes left. Hi, Deej. You want to come over here? Come here. Come over here. Come here. Come here. Oh, she's so close, you guys. She's sitting very nicely. Oh my God. It's like everything was going the Wolves' way, and now the malefic meanies, Denver Nuggets, have just taken. Oh my God, are you kidding me? This is almost like a joke at this point. Like, what kind of bribing was done at halftime? It's like been a complete 180. Wow. Jamal Murray with the floater and the and one. He's getting to the Luka level of annoyance to me. Where it's like they're really good, but then they have that smug energy that I don't like. Jamal Murray's kind of getting there for me. He's really good though. Oh man. Denver up by 12. Because the Timberwolves can't freaking sink a basket. We got slow-mo in. Jade McDaniels for a three. It's not working. I think Finchy needs to call a timeout here. Oops, sorry. Go ahead. It's getting out of control here. It already is out of control. Jamal Murray again. Aaron Gordon with the slam dunk. Man, Denver's almost up by 20 now. Ah! Denver's on a 14-0 run in the last 3 minutes. Come on, Nas, get in there. My God. Timberwolves are literally like fighting for their life out there now. Oh, just as I suspected, like I was talking about earlier, we got smack talk going on out there. All that Aries energy. Just as I mentioned earlier when I was breaking down the astrology, you guys. We had a little scuffle. Okay, no more of these biscuits. Jake McDaniel just straight up. We shouldn't laugh. Jaden McDaniels just straight up pushed Joker in the back. Jaden, you can't be doing that. So now Jaden gets a technical foul. Well, that's just great. He has a little attitude though sometimes. The Timberwolves have left their den. They're howling. They're pissed. Hey, Delton. Okay, the Wolves were looking really good. Now, ever since the start of the second half, the shit has hit the fan. Okay? The Wolves have lost their howl. They're starving. They cannot make a basket to save their lives. And now Jaden McDaniels just pushed the Joker in the back and's got a technical foul. All right? Timberwolves cannot make a basket at all. They're down by 12. Oh, way to go, Jaden. Nice one. Not good. All right. High percentage take. Man, I'm sorry. You can't have any more. Gigi's just staring at me now, you guys. She's just staring like, hey, where's the rest? Excuse me. Come over here. Now she's just laying down staring at me. It's true. It's not. But Delton says 12 points ain't shit. But it's not. But the way that it's just been a complete turnaround, like Wolves had the lead and then it was tied at halftime. And now they're sending Jamal Murray to the line again because he can't miss. Now they're down by 13. It's just like the wheels have fallen off for the Timberwolves ever since the start of the third quarter. Like, they've only scored 8 points this quarter. And, like, the Nuggets are on, like, a 13-0 run now or, like, a 12-0 run. Timberwolves cannot make a basket at all. It's just, like, a complete, like, tide shift, like a momentum shift has occurred. But, I mean, yeah, there's still a lot of game to be played. But again, it's like the Timberwolves being, supported by the benefic planets, being ruled by the sun not getting any direct support. And then the Nuggets, they're on a 17-2 run the last 4 minutes. And then the Nuggets are ruled by Saturn. And then they're getting, the malefic planet. They're getting support from Mars. So they have both malefic planets supporting them. So it's like the good versus evil kind of thing today. Kind of the vibe going on. All right. Timberwolves bring it within 13. It's 85-72. Ants on the bench. We got Naz Reid trying to drive to the hoop. Joker was ready to freak out about getting a foul called on him, and there was no foul. The ball just got hit out of bounds. All right. We got a little under 3 to go in the third quarter. 2:57, Wolves 72, Denver 85. Yo, by the way, you look stunning. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. That's very sweet. Thank you. I need to stop eating on the stream, but I needed a snack. Thank you, though. Thank you. Let me fix my hair. This one little piece of hair back here, it's like doing its own thing. But I appreciate that. Thank you. Complete smoke show. What? I need a cigarette. Just kidding. I haven't had a cigarette in years, but thank you. That's really sweet. Yeah, my fake cigarette. If I smoked a cigarette, I would probably puke. Even now when I walk by somebody smoking cigarettes, I mean, whatever. People can do what they want. I'm just like, oh man, I feel nauseous. But yeah, I used to like smoke a cig every now and again with my friends, back in the day. But it's been many moons. Many a moon now. But yeah, what is everybody doing? Dalton, are you just popping in and out? Listening? All right. And yeah, I'm still just like perplexed at what I pushed on this TikTok live where it took a screenshot and my face was like frozen like that on my TikTok stream. And now I'm like scared to press anything because I'm not sure what it was. I could Google it though. I don't even know what to look up. Taking a screenshot on, we're still on commercial, you guys. Taking a screenshot on TikTok Live is done using your device. Okay. And it does not notify. I don't understand though. Like how my face was like frozen. I need to go to like ChatGPT or something for somebody to explain it to me. If your face, no, it's not a technical glitch. It's because of something that I pressed. Oh, you went to Costco? Nice. I could do some damage in there. I have not been to Costco in many, many years. But I think like, because I don't have a membership, but man, I could really, last time I went with a couple of my friends that have a membership, bought a whole bunch of shit, Gotta get, and you know what? You are super brave going to a Costco on a Saturday. Hopefully you were able to navigate the waters okay and it wasn't just a complete clusterfuck in there. So you made it out alive. That's a little bit of a stretch, but you know what I mean. Oh, goody. Oh, good. I was worried. Just kidding. No, I'm just joking around, just asking what everybody's up to. But yeah, seriously, going to Costco on a Saturday, even going to like any of the big box stores on like a weekend, Target, Walmart, what have you, any grocery store, really. But sometimes you just got to go on those times, right? Like I found myself at a Target, I don't know, a couple Saturdays ago, right in the early morning. Timberwolves cannot hang on to the ball here. Naz Reid, what are you doing? We have Butterfingers happening. All right, we're back. But now, really? Naz gets called for a foul on Joker. Are we in the bonus already? You have to be kidding me. Yeah, Ant, you better come back in, man. I mean, that was a foul. And again, once again, Joker's like, hello? Where's my foul? Nas, you better go sit down, my dude. Okay? Sit down. Can't be having that. All right, not in the bonus. We got 2:33 left to go in the third quarter. Denver 85, Wolves 72. Julius on the Joker. And Joker misses. Ant with the rebound. Ant, you better take control. Julius is back in, setting the screen for Ant. Ant fakes the jumper. Oh! Can't hit it. Now he's going to complain that there was no foul. Once again, like they always do. That's half of the game, you guys. It's like, no foul? What? The other half is, what? I fouled? No, I didn't. It's just, I don't know. It's becoming like worse and worse ever since, I don't know, the last like couple of years with the complaining. Oh, you'll take me? That'd be fun. Yeah, go hang out at Costco. Do they ever have vegan samples out? I know they have a lot of vegan stuff there. I was actually watching a video of because people will do the Lord's work and they will just like tell you everything available at Costco and video it, right? So, oh, nice. I didn't even know they had that. You have the premium membership where we can show up an hour before they even open. Wow, that's VIP. All right. Ant made his free throws. Denver came back and scored. Denver up by 13. Ant trying to drive. And it's a turnover. And Jamal Murray misses. No foul called. Ah! Now they're bitching that there was no foul called. That's all it is. It's a bitch fest. It really is. You can't find me? Really? It's under, well, I have 3 accounts on there, so it's hard to find, but it's under the same name, Jade C. Cook on TikTok. Are they hiding me? They're hiding me. Why are they hiding me? I don't know, I have a couple people hanging out over here. Thanks for trying to look, though. I appreciate that. I wonder why you can't find me. All right, there we go. Ants in the mix. Keeping it kind of reasonable. I don't know. The wheels have fallen off, though. All right. The Wolves have been injured. They're down by 13. Yeah, I mean, seriously, ever since the start of the second half, it has just been a complete 180. Like, Wolves can't hit anything. Denver hitting everything. All right. Wolves playing some defense here. They got the rebound. Ant's trying to set something up. Slow-mo with the screen. Ant out to Jaden McDaniels for the 3. Or is that Mike Conley? We got Mike Conley hitting the 3. There we go. They bring it within 10. All right, we got 38 seconds to the 4th. Yeah, Mars, where are you? Why can't you find me? Dang it. Let me see if I can find it, and then I'll share it. Seriously, like I said, you guys, I'm still trying to learn the TikTok live platform. But I appreciate everybody hanging out, saying hey, doing the thing. Let me see here. Well, I'll just share. I should take my background out too because I keep cutting in and out. But I don't want to touch anything. Because last time I did, my face got frozen. Here it is, though, if you want to go over there. And then you can just hit, like, my photo, and I should show up. So, anyway. Joker hitting another shot, of course. We got 2 seconds. Just shoot it, Ant! Get in there! Oh! All right. So, it's the end of the third. Wolves 79, Denver 91. So, we shall see. We shall see what happens. All right. But yeah, I had the Timberwolves winning by 6 today. Again, I already did my full chart breakdown earlier in the stream on YouTube if you want to check it out. I originally was going to go with Denver. And again, just kind of like what I've been making mention of, like Denver is ruled by Saturn and Uranus. Saturn is colliding. Well, Mars is colliding with Saturn, Mercury colliding with Saturn. So, Mars, we have all this Mars energy, all these planets in Aries. And Aries is ruled by Mars, and Mars does really, really well when it comes to sports. Oh, Mars, hey, glad to see you over here. I'm glad it works. Awesome. Good deal. Thank you. You're such a good supporter. Thank you. And but what I was saying for Denver too, why I originally was going to pick Denver, I mean, I'm not going back on it, but so Mars and Saturn are the malefic planets here, and those are the planets that are mainly supporting Denver. Saturn is one of their rulers. Mercury is how Denver plays their game today. Mercury, Mars, Saturn all together in the sky. But I didn't like that for them because Saturn and Mars are malefic planets, whereas the Timberwolves, they're ruled by the sun. There was just a new moon where the sun and the moon come together yesterday. And then Venus and Jupiter are how the Timberwolves play their game and how they show it on a public level. And both Venus and Jupiter are the benefic planets in the sky. And the moon is also supporting Jupiter and Venus. So in the past, when a team has support of the benefic planets, Venus and Jupiter, it's been really hard for me to pick against that because normally teams that have the benefic support normally get the victory. And that's what caused me to eventually pick the Timberwolves to win today. But the hesitation that I had to pick the Timberwolves before I made my final decision is because Venus and Jupiter and the moon don't directly support the sun. And the sun is the ruler for the Timberwolves today. So that was my trepidation there. Whereas again, with the Nuggets, they're ruled by Saturn, and Mercury and Mars both rule how the Nuggets play their game and how they show it on a public level. And all of those planets are right together in the sky, like this cluster of energy here. But again, since they're malefic, I was hesitant to pick against that. But again, that Mars energy, speaking of Mars in the chat, that Mars energy, again, does really, really well when it comes to sports. So, if Denver does end up winning today, that'll definitely be why. And again, that's kind of why it's like the good versus evil. Timberwolves have the support of Venus and Jupiter, the good planets, where Denver is getting the support of Saturn and Mars, kind of like the mean planets. So, but we shall see. We're going in the fourth quarter here, people. All right. And seriously, it's just been like a tale of two different Timberwolves teams since the start of the second half. I mean, they've only scored 17 points now since the second half started, where Denver has almost scored 30. So both teams, it was tied up 62-62 at halftime. And now the Wolves find themselves at 79 points and Denver finds themselves at 91. So again, it's just been just like, like a complete turn here. So it's like, who was doing some betting? Who was doing some wheeling and dealing at halftime here? But, all right. Start of the fourth quarter. Randall driving to the basket, and he gets it in. See, the Wolves need to get gritty like that. They need to get down and dirty. They need to quit with the cutesy stuff here. And it was just like that whole third quarter was just for the Timberwolves, was just utter trash. Like they could not make a basket. It's like Denver's making everything. Oh, do we have another foul here? Yeah. Oh, we got another. What? Seriously. Jamal Murray's had a really good game for Denver. Joker's been really good. And again, we've had some Oscar contenders with like the acting between Rudy Gobert and Jamal Murray. But I mean, the Oscar goes to Jamal Murray today. Julius, just drive up in there. Julius to Rudy. Rudy with the slam. All right. Timberwolves now within 8. 83-91. And 2, Ayo Dosunmu has had a really good game today for the Timberwolves. He started off really strong. He had like 3 3-pointers. Jamal Murray just can't miss. It's now lead at 10. Denver back up by 10, 93-83. Dosunmu going for another 3. Can't make that one. Oh, no foul there though, huh? Dante DiVincenzo had his arm all wrapped up. Jamal Murray again, faking it. Get the rebound. Nope, not going to work. All right. Hey, Braden, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Thank you. It's been fun today hanging out. I still am perplexed as to how my face got frozen earlier, but on TikTok. Again, I don't want to press anything. I just press like a single button, trying to get the background gone. Then my face got frozen. Julius, get in there. Oh, but no foul there. Oh, of course not. Oh, Dante DiVincenzo with the block. He is so scrappy. No! Ugh! All that effort. Ah! Seriously, Dante DiVincenzo does the dirty work. He gets in there and does the dirty work. Seriously, Joker, Jamal Murray. What did you send, Mark? What was that? Heart me. Thank you. That's so nice. Thank you. Number 2 fan in the fan club. That's so nice. Thank you for the heart me. Thank you. That was really nice. Dante with the 3. It's no good. You got to get the rebound, people. It's starting to feel here now like Denver's really taken over. I should have just went with my first instinct, but hey. You move on and you learn, and there's still 9 minutes. I know, they can't put it in. They can't. My God, you guys, the complaining about, oh, there we go. Delton, they listened to you. Dosunmu with the 3. All right, he listened to you. There we go. That's the little lift they needed. Yeah, that third quarter was just trash. I do too. Yeah, I really like the dirty work players too. Like, Dante DiVincenzo's like that. Julius Randle is like that. I feel like Mike Conley can get like that too. So I like that. Yes. Get in there, do the dirty work that nobody else wants to do. All right. Happy weekend. What is that? Oh my God, that's fun. Thanks, Mars. Thank you. Those are fun. Thank you. Appreciate that. You're so nice. Thank you. That was fun. They have all these like fun little gifts on here to watch or whatever. I don't really know. I think it like helps push I think it helps the algorithm. I think is what it does. But again, I'm still trying to learn the TikTok live sphere. And then there's like this little ranking on here, So I think there's like different levels, like A, B, C, D, all sorts of that sort of thing. So yeah, I appreciate that. D5 top 10. So I think the D League is like the lowest league. I'm not sure. I think it's like A, B, C, and D. Oh, it was just 444 on the clock, you guys. Make a wish, okay? Because it was just 444 Central. But yes, people got to get in there and do the dirty work. Okay, I have rocks. We're on commercial break here. I have rocks on my rug, but it is still like flinging around outside. I'm going to have to go take care of that. It's always freaking windy here. I think it's like 20 miles an hour wind. I guess I could bring my rug in. from outside. Commercials, commercials, commercials. Let's get back to it. All right, let's see if the Timberwolves can make it interesting here at the end. And two, I'm definitely, however it pans out, whichever team wins, I am going to make a note of it and highlight it in my notes because if the Wolves do end up winning, it'll kind of go along with, again, when a team has the support of both benefic planets, like I've seen in the past, especially with NFL predictions, that team usually wins. So I'll definitely highlight that as like that is going to carry on. But if Denver ends up winning today, that'll be, something to look at because it's like, well, even though the Timberwolves had the support of both benefic planets, they didn't end up winning. And oddly enough and funny enough, the Nuggets have the support of the malefic planets. So again, it's like the good versus the evil today. So, yeah. Either way, it'll be highlighted in my notes. Yeah. I'm not there. That's a funny name. 555. I like that number. 555. It was just 444. Noah, wait, so who's going to win? I already did the whole entire breakdown earlier of the astrology chart. Okay. But I picked the Timberwolves to win by 6. We'll see what happens. It kind of seems like the worm has turned a little bit here. The score, we're just coming back from commercial. It's 93-86. Denver's up. So, all right. 8:40 to go in the 4th. Timberwolves get the rebound. Ant's trying to set something up. Oh, man. Don't even give it to Rudy. Ant with the 3, and he nails it. Ant brings the Timberwolves back within 4. Aaron Gordon takes the tumble. He's slow to get up. Joker at the top of the key. Finds Aaron Gordon, who got back up with a little layup, and he gets it. I'm surprised there was no foul called. All right, 95-89. Nuggets up. No, Nuggets need to win, so redo your thing. That's funny. I mean, this is the chart of the game. I just make the predictions on what I think based on how I'm reading the chart, but we're seeing this astrology chart play out in real time. And I already kind of went over like how I thought, like if Denver does win, I can see why. If the Timberwolves win, I obviously could see why, but redo your thing. That's funny. The astrology is happening. I don't have any control of it, right? I don't control any of that. I just control how I read it. All right, Rudy gets it in. Wolves within 4. It's 95-91. But basically, long story short, is the Nuggets have the support of like Saturn and Mars, which are the malefic planets or like the mean planets in astrology. And the Timberwolves have the support of Venus and Jupiter, and they're like the nice planets. So Denver just hit a 3. They're up 97-91. All right. Trying to double team Ant here. Don't leave Rudy with the ball. I don't trust him. Ah! DiVincenzo with the 3. Rudy, get the rebound. Finally, Gobert gets the rebound and he slams it in. All right, Wolves within 4. 97-93, Denver up. And seriously, like that third quarter for the Timberwolves, they just need to erase that. It was trash. Play your defense. Joker's just going to take the 3. Rudy just standing there. It's no good. Dante DiVincenzo, dirty Dante, but in a good way, gets the rebound. That's going to be his nickname now. Somebody help Julius. Just drive to the hoop. That's what's working. Oh, Timberwolves within 2. They're getting down. All right. Noah, did you make a bet earlier? Is that why you want the Nuggets to win? All right. Can we play some defense on the Joker here? Oh, the little baby boo-boo gets the and 1. Oh, I'm going to complain about everything because I'm a little baby. Joker's kind of a baby, you guys. He is. He makes the basket and he said, "Where's my foul? Where is it?" Why T-Bull's still fighting? Just give up? No, they can't. They're scrappy. And of course he made his free throws. Seriously, that's the key to victory, you guys. Play defense, get the rebound, make your free throws. If you do those three things, you will win. Okay, they give the ball to Rudy, and then he loses it. I seriously? Ugh. He cannot be trusted. Jamal Murray with the three. No good. Joker with the rebound. He taps it in. You're starting to piss me off. Starting to piss me off. Chris Finch is pissed off too. He's like, I need to take a timeout. Denver up by 7. This is a good series, though. We got a little rivalry between these two teams. Delton, you're the good luck charm? Heck yeah, definitely. Need to sprinkle a little luck here. And like, obviously, I don't play in the NBA or the WNBA, obviously, right? So I'm not like a professional, but when it comes to the Timberwolves, I don't know. Like Rudy Gobert to me, it's like, dude, you're the tallest guy. I know I'm dogging on Rudy a lot today, but it's just like, dude, you're the tallest player out there. I don't know how you're winning Defensive Player of the Year. I don't know how you're not getting the rebound. I don't know how you're not making free throws. And it's just like anytime he touches the ball, it's almost just like, what's going to happen? It's like you can't trust him, in my opinion. But clearly he's in the NBA. All right. So, and again, I just don't know how he won Defensive Player of the Year. It wasn't this year, but it's like, how did that even happen? What? I'm waiting to see it. Because Gobert and Jokic, that matchup, no, not going to work. Okay? It's not going to work, and it hasn't worked. Anyway, I digress. Actually, I want to know what Joker's sign is. What's his birthday? Let me look it up. Oh, well, depending on what time he was born, but it looks like he's a Pisces. He's so young. Oh my God, he's only 31. Oh my gosh, he's so young. I don't know why. He looks a little older than that, and not in like a bad way. But oh my gosh, he's young. Analyzing the Nuggets, and I still don't know what HTP means, where the freaking AI was saying that. I don't know. Yeah, he was born in 95. Oh my gosh. The Wikipedia picture, though, he looks really young there in 2020. I mean, he is young. He's super young. I thought he was older than that for some reason. He's 6'11". Wow. Yeah, February 19th, 1995. What's Jamal Murray's birthday? Let's look him up because we're on commercial. Let's see. Gigi's roaming around. She's like, are you done in there? Oh, he's a Pisces too. He's 29. He was born February 23rd. No comeback today for the Timberwolves. Sorry. Yeah, it's not looking like it, is it? They started off so strong. But either way, I could see either way from the astrology chart. And it was a tougher one for me to choose. But, I mean, a lot of the stuff that I did talk about is transpiring. I thought it would be a really close game, high scoring, and, like, scrappy and, like, spicy and, like, some smack talking today, especially with, like, all the Aries energy. And I did say, oh, there's somebody dressed up as the Joker. And I did say, too, that, like, for the Timberwolves, their key to victory, which isn't really surprising, but it's reflective in the chart, would be, like, Anthony Edwards leading the way. And for the Nuggets, like, their key to victory today would be the discipline and the consistency and staying true to their game all 4 quarters. And they have really done that. And it has been pretty scrappy. There was like a couple technical fouls. There was some, smack talk on the court. I talked about that. So yeah, a lot of other stuff has transpired for sure. Get the freaking rebound. Oh my God. And then of course they get the foul. I don't know. And it's just like such a weird turn of events that like ever since halftime, I don't know. I'm not one to like rag on referees or anything like that, but I don't know. It just seems like ever since the second half started, like every freaking call that the referees make has been against the Timberwolves. I mean, it is what it is. So, let's see. Savaro, Edwards getting humbled again. Yeah, I mean, he's still really young too. He's got a lot to learn. Oh, look at that. Denver can make their free throws. So game 2 is on Monday. Game 3 is on Thursday. All right, you guys. So I am planning to be back on Monday to do prediction for game 2. And then, well, I'm going to do the whole entire series. That's the plan. And then as long as the Timberwolves stay in it, and then I will do like the championship game 2. All right, 4:55 to go. Denver 104, Wolves 97. See, I don't like this like energy, this like ego energy here. Like I know they all have it, but that Denver's giving off, I don't like it. But I mean, they're winning now, so they have a reason to kind of be that way. Oh, they're leaving Jokic wide open at the 3-point line. Oh, let's play some defense. Jaden McDaniels is all over Murray. All right, that's pretty good defense. Ant with the rebound. 4:20 to go. Wolves down by 7, 104-97. Oh my God. Rudy with another freaking turnover. I'm sick of him. I'm seriously sick of him. Put him on the bench. I'm over it. Denver up by 9. I'm serious, you guys. Rudy cannot be trusted. All right, my drink's almost gone. They're getting rowdy in there. Ugh, man, really? I thought we were going to get away from it and not have to go to commercial, but here we go. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Appreciate it. It's been fun this afternoon. I am going to do some investigating as to why whatever the hell I pressed on TikTok earlier made a screenshot and made my face get frozen. I'm going to try to figure that out. And now I was trying to get the background out of there, get the chart out of there. Now I don't want to press that button again because my face will get frozen like this. And I don't even know how I fixed it. My dog's like, "Are you done yet?" I think she went back to her spot on the couch. Yeah, seriously. How many turnovers has Rudy had today? I'm over it. Rudy, tu es fini. C'est fini. Asseyez-vous. Okay? Rudy, it's finished. Go sit down. Because he's French, right? So, parlez en français avec Rudy Gobert. Okay? Like, go sit down. Oh, now he's wide open. Ant's like, no, I don't trust you. Ant's not going to pass it to Rudy. Now he's like, no, I see that you're open, but I'm not going to pass the ball to you. You're going to turn the ball over. All right, Ant's going to the line. 3:57 to go. Nuggets 106, Timberwolves 97. And here we have yet again another complaint. Every foul, there is a complaint. Every non-foul called, there is a complaint. It doesn't matter who it is. It's just getting really old. Like, I would love for a player to get called for a foul and just, like, say nothing. You know? Just say nothing. Because it's not like they're going to take it back. It's just the complaining. Ant made the free throw, bringing the Wolves within 7. 98-106. I guess I did say high scoring, so it's not as like high scoring as like I thought. I thought it'd be a little higher than that. but the game's not quite over yet, so we shall see. Stay calm, Jade. Wolves and sticks. There we go. I like it. I like it. All right, Wolves within 7. Mars, whiners. Exactly. It's a bunch of babies. Bunch of whiners. It's just not a good look, you know? Oh, here we got again. Another foul. Jaden McDaniels. He's been a little extra spicy today. He full on pushing Joker in the back and then looking the ref right in the face while doing it. Like, nah, that's sir. You can't be doing that. Yeah, I know. They're worse than the NFL. Like, oh wow, Rudy got a rebound, you guys. Alert. Alert the media. Rudy got a rebound. I thought that Karl Anthony Towns was bad. Okay? With the complaining. Cat was just like, that cat could complain, okay? Pun intended. No! Yeah! We needed to make that little bunny 2 against 1. Now they're leaving. I don't know who it was that was wide open for the 3 for Denver, but they missed it. Wolves with the rebound. Drive it to the hoop. Rudy, catch the ball! Rudy can't even catch the ball. It was right to him. Rudy's slow to get up. He's another Oscar contender. Okay, he's trying to go for that Oscar. Wolves within 5. You got 5. Do you see Edwards in personal? What do you mean? Like in person? I'm sorry, I'm not sure. What do you mean? Or personal fouls? What do you mean? Holy shit, you guys. Rudy got another rebound. Wolves within 5s. It's 5. It's 106-101. Ooh, it's getting spicy. It's going to be a good series, you guys. Good series. Do you see personal fouls or what do you mean? I'm not sure. I'm sorry. Gonna be a good series. And you know, again, like I was talking about earlier when Ant mentioned that they were kind of like rivals now, we can see it. You know, we can see it happening. All right, 2:33 left to go. Wolves ball. They're down by 5. Ant's trying to set something up. They're gonna come for the double team. Ah! He goes for the 3, misses. We needed that one. 2:20 to go. Joker's playing point guard. Oh, God. Rudy guarding the Joker. I just hate it. I hate it. McDaniel's on the Joker. Oh, turnover. Julius, get it. Damn it. All right. Okay. You play good defense. You run the clock down, and now you're just going to... It's over. Okay. Don't tell me Wolves comeback is real. I don't know. They're down by 7 now with less than 2 minutes. I think it's done. You never know, but I think it might be done. I think it might be done. Yeah, it's not going well. No. It's turning here. The tides are turning. I mean, they turned at the start of the second half. Yeah, mistakes here. Mistakes. The malefic planets coming in. That Saturn and Mars and Mercury combination here for the Nuggets, that's what we're seeing right now. Saturn is being disciplined. Mars, taking action, being mean. Mercury, communication. Mercury rules how Denver plays their game today. So, anyway, grow something small into something great. True that, Mars. True that. I think Rudy got called for goaltending here again. That's been like the 3rd time today. Rudy's on my shit list here. Absolutely. I didn't think it was a good deal when they got him. Yeah, no. No. He just like... It just seems like Rudy is more of a detriment to the team, okay, than a positive. Like, it's like he can't be trusted with anything. Either. Official review. Let me guess, it doesn't go the Wolves' way. Yeah. It's a good series though. It's close. I didn't think it'd be a close game, so it just proves how hard the astrology is. But I'm always learning. That's why I got to take my notes, you guys. That's why I got my nerd notebook here. I know it's hard to see. It's hard to see, but this is all full of past predictions. So I got to reference the notes. But yeah, I mean, let's just say this. I've just been unimpressed with Rudy. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, let me guess. It's a foul on the Timberwolves. I'm sorry. They were both holding each other. I don't like the egotistical energy right now from the Nuggets right now. I don't like it. I mean, they're in a position to do it because they're winning. I'm not saying the Timberwolves are perfect either, especially with that Jaden McDaniels push earlier. Like, dude, you can't be doing that. Oh, now they're sending Murray to the line, of course. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, this is the dagger here. Yeah. Wolves down by 8, 139 to go. They definitely lost this game. And two, again, Timberwolves are ruled by the sun, but they have support of Jupiter and Venus, but no direct support from Jupiter and Venus to the sun. Okay. Whereas Denver, one of their rulers is Saturn, getting the support from Mars and Mercury. Mars and Mercury both rule how the Nuggets play their game today and how they show it on a public level. And again, what made me eventually go with the Timberwolves was because of the benefic planets supporting them versus the Nuggets having the malefic planets, which can cause problems. And originally, when I did look at the chart, I was like, I think Denver's going to win. But then as I peeled it away, I went with the Timberwolves. But again, it's all right there, like how it's playing out. Let me cry, let me cry. Yeah. Oh man. I mean, for the Wolves today, is definitely that third quarter was absolutely trash. Terrible. Yeah, the game's over. Yeah. Now Aaron Gordon's at the line. Misses the free throw. So Wolves are down by 9, but there's only a minute 30 to go. Rudy, you're wide open. Just drive to the hoop. So Rudy's going to go to the line, but Rudy can't make his free throws, so that's a problem. Yeah, why wouldn't you come out for Rudy? He's not doing shit. Nothing against you, Candace. Okay, nothing against you. But yeah, that's pretty obvious. Yeah, because he misses his free throws. I don't know why he is still on the court. Why? Rudy, I'm sorry. Je suis désolé, but tout est fini. Okay? Like, get out of here. He misses both. McDaniels with the rebound. Somebody's trying. God. Ugh. This team just pisses me off. Should have went with my first instinct on the chart, you guys. I've done that before. But I can't learn my lesson. So, Timberwolves down by 9. Now they're down by 11. Less than a minute to go. It's over. But it's been a good game. A lot of scrappy energy, like I was talking about before, with the Aries energy of it all. But yeah, the key here was Denver ruled by Saturn. Okay. Greater malefic planet. Saturn is about discipline and about hard work, consistency, veteran players, older people. And Mars rules how Denver shows out on a public level today. Mars is in Aries, in the sign that it rules. Mars does well when it comes to sports. Mars and Saturn right next to each other. Mercury also in Aries. Mercury rules how The Denver Nuggets played their game today. So both of the main rulers for the Nuggets are supporting the planet that rules them. And also for Denver, they have Jupiter, the greater benefic planet, usually brings good luck and positivity. They have Jupiter in their fifth house of how they play their game. Okay. So that is working out really well, or it has worked out really well for the Nuggets today. And then the moon and Venus and Denver's other ruler, Uranus, are all in Denver's fourth house of their arena, of their home. Venus rules the sign of Taurus, rules what we love. The moon rules the people, rules our emotions, also feels really good in the sign of Taurus. The moon supporting Jupiter in Denver's fifth house of how they play their game. The people supporting this good energy and this good luck. And then Venus, again, the lesser benefic planet, really close to the moon. So Denver ends up winning today. All right. Timberwolves just didn't have enough in their tank. And I did kind of mention that. So it's just like now I'm just going back and but this is what's really great about the astrology, especially of doing game predictions, is I can go back and check my work, right? I can go back and check everything because it's all right here. We watch the game play out in real time. Okay. So, like I was saying earlier, for the Timberwolves, they're ruled by the sun, which we just had a new moon, the moon and the sun coming together, but that was yesterday. So, for the Timberwolves, Jupiter rules how they play their game, but Jupiter is not directly supporting the sun, which is the Timberwolves. And then Venus rules how they show it on a public level. And Venus is not directly giving any support to the sun or vice versa either. So it was like, I think this kind of played out today, like we saw, where the Timberwolves started out really great. Like they had this benefic, support, things going well. The sun being the Timberwolves in the sign of Aries, the sun does really well in the sign of Aries. Also, I did mention for the Timberwolves too that their ruler, the sun, is really close to Chiron, the wounded healer. That can be very challenging. And we've seen that play out today too. So it's like Timberwolves did have a lot of good things going for them, but at the end of the day, it was not enough to contend with all of the support that Denver had today. And Denver had the support of the malefic planets, the meanies, and the Timberwolves, the sun, ruled by the sun, had Venus and Jupiter, the nice planets. But you know what? Denver got dirty. They played dirty. They stayed consistent. They stayed disciplined with Saturn in the mix, and they're getting the victory. Okay. That's how it played out. So I am going to make a note of this though, too. Oh, they're focusing on Rudy Gobert. Rudy pissed me off today. Okay. Dalton, you're going to give me another chance. Perfect. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. So for my predictions for this series, I'm going to go 0-1. It happens. But like I said, I can go back, check my work, make notes, and then, I learn and I move forward. And this is another thing too, that the Timberwolves had the support of Venus and Jupiter, which that's why I inevitably picked them to win. But what I'm really going to highlight is that, yes, they had the support of these two planets, but those two planets were not directly hitting the sun, which is the main ruler for the Timberwolves today. And that is the big kicker. So I'm going to write that down in my nerd notes. It's really hard to see. And I'm going to highlight it. And we'll be back Monday. So it looks like the Wolves are, Denver's going to win 116-105. And that third quarter too for the Wolves, it was just like, man, I think they only scored 7 points, 8 points, 10, 12, something like that in the entire third quarter. And and two, just another thing that happens to me. Hopefully it's the last time, but it's not the first time, where My first instinct was to go with Denver being ruled by Saturn. Okay. But then I was like, a little iffy about that because Saturn, again, is a malefic planet and it does not like being in Aries. But Denver did the dirty work. They got in there and they used that kind of like mean energy and that ambition and drive to their advantage. And they got the victory. So even though I didn't get the prediction right, I do still learn. So that's the main thing. I'm going to write down the final score. What is it? 115? Was it 115, 105? No, it was 115, 104, I think. Well, they won by 11. I know that. So let's see. 116 to 105. Okay, I got to write that down before I forget. But thanks everybody for hanging out. It was fun today. I do have to do a little research as to why my face froze earlier on the TikTok stream. I'm still a little perplexed about that. And yeah, I'll be back Monday. The game's a little later, so I'm probably not going to do the whole entire game. And when I say probably, I mean I'm most likely not because it's going to be way past my bedtime. But I'll probably come on at like, I don't know, between like 6 and 7 Central to do the prediction, do another chart breakdown, and yeah, we'll see what happens in game 2. But I don't have to write my notes right now because I'm still talking to you guys, so I can save that for afterwards. But all right, I'm going to finally stop sharing the screen on, let's see, TikTok, or not TikTok, excuse me, Twitch and YouTube. We'll stop with that. All right. Appreciate everybody hanging out. Almost 3.5 hours. So we've been here for a while. And yeah, it was fun. So we got another NBA game today too. I might just, let's see, we got Atlanta. Who do we have playing here? Atlanta and, oh, the Knicks. Yeah. So JV said earlier that he's taking the Knicks to win it all. And I think William said that earlier today too. They're both picking the Knicks, I think, to win the finals. So we shall see what happens. But I'm going to pop off here, but I think I'm going to pull up the game chart for this game just to do more practice for the Knicks and the Hawks here, just to see what goes down. So do a little practice there. And I think that's all I got. Have a good rest of your Saturday, everybody. And thanks again, everybody, on Twitch and YouTube for joining. Appreciate it. Always good to see everybody and talk to everybody. Hopefully I'll see you on Monday. But yeah, that's the plan. About 7 p.m. Central Time to do Denver and Wolves game number 2. And I'm still pissed as a Timberwolves fan. Because again, when I do the predictions, I stay neutral. You gotta. But as a Timberwolves fan, to put my fan hat on, what the hell was with that third quarter? Hello? And Jaden McDaniels with the pushing, that foul, that was stupid. And Rudy Gobert, you cannot be trusted, sir. Okay? Anyway, so what time is it? It is 5:19 Central because the game just started over here, so I'm going to write that down when I do the other chart, but that'll be for later for me. I'm going to sign off on YouTube and Twitch right now. Appreciate you. Dalton, love you back. Thank you. Oh my God, you're way too nice. Stop it. Stop that. I really appreciate it, though. That's super kind. Thank you. Thank you for the compliments. You're so sweet. But have a good rest of your Saturday. Hopefully I'll see you Monday. Have a good Sunday, too. Okay? I'll check you later. Bye, YouTube. Bye, Twitch. Okay? Bye.